Hello. Hello. It's me, the big Eggman in the small box. But we've got some fun times today. It is the release of GD03, the third set for the Gundam card game. We've been doing some testing leading up to it. We had 2 new star decks come out as well with kind of, the release of the set. It was 2 weeks earlier, right? But we've got 4 whole boxes of this to open today, which I'm really looking forward to. We also have our signups going live in a little bit for our second GD03 event. We have an event Tuesday, which has sold out. And then next Sunday, we'll have another one. It will be twice the cap, twice the pricing, and the signups will go live in about an hour and a half of this going live. So at 2 p.m. PST. So, which I have an alarm set to help remind me to switch that to being active there. But honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what we get. I'm currently planning on playing in the Gundam LCQ. That's going to be happening the Friday before Bandai Card Game Fest. So I'm going to need some cards. I'm going to be doing some testing. And for Mobile Suit Arena, they've updated their rank ladder to be for the GD03 meta. So we're going to be doing some testing with that. So should be a lot of fun. Also, Mondays moving forward should be like Gundam Monday. I was thinking like Monday Gun Day is what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's just the alliteration for it, but we got there. Also, Insane Legend with the follow. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good Friday and looking forward to seeing that. So yeah, we've got 4 boxes. We've got 3 off screen, but we're going to do some openings for here. We're going to see what we get from it. The rest of the boxes I have are going to be for prizing for these 2 events that we're going to be hosting, and should be a good time. So honestly, I don't know if I know that there's new SPs that we get for these sets. I've been kind of trying to find the best for pull rates and stuff. I don't think they've changed greatly, but they should be there. So also, let me know if I sound soft or quiet. I think I should be sounding good. I normally use this other microphone when doing live streams, but when I'm kind of moving around and doing box openings, I prefer this little lapel one. That is definitely on my shirt right here. So we'll be doing, I might have to switch that. So if I end up switching scenes later and it being muted, that's the reason why. So let's just open up our first one and go from there, and I'm looking forward to it. I made a tier list video also a couple days ago, and I think honestly, I feel based on reception, it's pretty close to what a lot of people are feeling. No one's going to be 100% accurate for any of that stuff, but it's been mildly reassuring to know that where my experiences are pretty much where other people's are. There's 6 SPs per case. Wow. All right. Well, hopefully out of a third of a case, hopefully we get 2. We'll see if we up hit from there. So, yeah, we'll go from there. And hope, Rob to Rob, I hope you're having a good one as well. Let's see. All right, let's start with this one. I'll try to do my best to kind of sort these as well. I will probably get enough product where I might have some extra singles and stuff that I'll be listing on my Discord later as well. I probably should have enough for an entire common, uncommon, rare playset too, which we'll see what that looks like, but we'll go from there. One every other box. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. We'll see if that ends up being the case for us. But we've got the Mognak, we've got the Wistario, we've got a Barbatos, we've got a Unicorn, we've got an Unheralded Attack Toward Destiny, a Z, we got Peace Million, we've got another Unicorn, Eliminate Target, the Masala, the Gundam X Divider, and we do have the Big O, or sorry, just the O resource there, this is a fun one here. But Masala, honestly, just a unit naturally with repair and blocker is pretty nasty. And then we also have the Gundam X here, so the Divider, which I feel like level 6 is a little bit expensive for this card, but you do get to do a lot of cool stuff with it. So there we go. All right, Boxer Pack 1 right there. I have a whole trash bag which I'm refusing to use, so hopefully I will be better at that. And it's so much better to use this lapel mic instead of having to use this. I don't know why this is the first time I've decided to do this. I should have done this a long time ago. So hopefully I sound all right. The Hezak Custom, Privileged Position, Yizan, yeah, Gundam Kyrios, Jamil, Rebo Colony, Dual Gundam, Over the River and Through the Woods, Hotarubi, Barbatos, a Red Gundam, and our first LR for this entire set. It is the Ultron Gundam here. It's another G-Team card, Breach 5, and then choose one enemy with blocker on attack. You get to deal 5 damage to it. Doesn't have to have a pilot underneath it, which is nice. Only links with Shang Wu Fei, but I think a lot of people are expecting this to be kind of good. Also, all the tokens and stuff, this is the biggest token set that we have, so this G-Fred token is actually kind of needed. as well for that one. But what do you guys think? Do you think Wing Gundam... I mentioned that I think Wing Gundam's just kind of the same. You can definitely make like a Breach build with the Ultron, but I just think the deck is just like... It's going to be really hard to not have that deck be relevant, so... We'll see there. Yeah, I agree. Like, it seems like Vulture still needs like some more good cards, but it's definitely getting better, I think. Toward Destiny, he's at custom. We've got the Privileged Position, Yuzan, Kyrios, Tyrion, high mobility type, Zetus R, the Immortal Colosser. I don't know if that's how you say that. We have an Asemu as a rare, and then we also have, the G-Quux Omega Saikamu right there as our extra LR there. So I think this card is really good. I think you play it, maybe not at 4 copies, but like 3 copies in like a lot of the case. But like just to play this card out and just deal 3 damage to anything outrageous is pretty nasty. So it's just a pretty good, I think, late game card if you're already playing like the, even if like it's off like archetype, right? There's like no reason to not play this if you're playing like a late game kind of deck like this one. So also like you can play this in like red green Xeon because like the Nian can still be linked with it, and then you get the extra stuff from there. Barbatos, 5th form, Din, Zaku, Cyclops team, Ribble colony, awkward approach, another immortal. We have the Palace Athene, the Gundam Sandrock, the the Hajirobe 2nd form, a Look of Determination, and we do have this is Gujian Rebake as the common plus there. But what do you guys think about Look of Determination compared to Fatal Strike? I think Fatal Strike is still like generically better, unless like you're playing a strict mill everything deck. The action ability can be stronger too, but the fact that it's only an active unit that's level 4 or lower is tough. And I think there's a lot of like relevant level 5 units that kind of get around with it. So we'll see. Yeah, Pure Purple with Overflowing Affection. I think that's really good. Yeah, I agree. I think I was hoping for this in set 2 and it didn't happen, and hopefully it changes for this one. But I think we are in a spot where there are decks that have gone up to the power level of where Wing's at. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Mab Tactics, Farsi. We got our Graham, and okay, we got the combo. Why is it in a random pack? I'm probably going to see both of these on curve more often than seeing it in the game, but yeah, that's really funny. I wonder if that's like mapped for it, right? Because we didn't get like we didn't get a Nyan with the Omega Saikamu, but I don't know how I feel about this card. I think it's like fine by itself. If you're playing a deck that is like really flexible in their pilots, sure, Graham is great, but the fact that both of these this is like the only actual relevant link for both these, I feel like it's too specific for the current card pool, but maybe I can be wrong. Obviously the card by itself, like it can, unless your opponent has like direct interaction, it can like hit 2 shields pretty free, which is nice. So yeah, I think Fatal Strike is overall better too, but if you are feeling like maybe a 3-2 split with 3 Fatal Strikes and 2 of these, I think you can get away with it. We got Sarah, Valent, the Mobile Worker, I don't know how to say that. Hygoog, Bernard, the Greys, as well as, probably one of the best cards in the entire set. It is the Gundam Barbatos Adapt. Choose one of your units, one enemy unit, deal 1 damage to both of them. Links with Mikazuki. Very good card, very good card. Definitely need to play a set of that. Blue-Purple is currently my favorite deck to play right now, and I think there are just a lot of relevant cards to, that got released for that one too. Also, let me be a little bit better at sorting out my cards and my resources and such. And there's that one. Believe it or not, I do not need any more EX bases in my life, but we'll see. We'll see if I get more. With Overflowing, yeah, I do think that there's probably less 3 or lower. I mean, just being able to get rid of Lifrith though is like fine. So we'll see. We have Heavy Arms Custom, Kamaris, Cyclops team, Masala, Sarah, Rie, Az, Peace Million, the Unicorn, Eliminate Target, the Kasai Gundam. Kasai is how I'm going to be saying it until enough people get angry that that's not the way, but I think Kasai is pretty good. And we also have the Penelope middle form, which, and we got the Camphor, my least favorite card in this entire set. We got the Common Plus resource for it. Funny how that works, but we'll take it. I don't think the card's really good. I'll be honest. It could be good in the future. It's a fun that it's a unit with a burst effect, but I think Cyclops team's not very good right now. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. I'm happy if I'm wrong, sincerely. But we'll see. All right, we got the Karis, the Ryue, the Age 1 flat, it is flat, yeah. Zigulk E, Zetus M, Hizak Custom, Gundam Diomedes, the Hotarubi, the Justice Gundam, Mav Tactics, Briggs Crew, as well as the Hammurabi here. So this is a Titans unit, it links with Yazan, and then if you have 2 or more Titan units in play, choose one enemy unit with 5 or less and rest it. Which honestly, the more I play this game, the better, like, I think this generically is a good effect. I think that's not too bad for where we're at. Like, resting units is just like such a good, like, forced trade mechanic, I think, at this point, that it's worth it, right? It's the only thing is that it's only like kind of good if you're ahead. But I think like blue is really good at just like making units that are like tough to remove inherently, and then you can do some really good trades with that. So we'll see. We've got the Soma, we've got the Veteran Technics, the first privileged position for Sago and Astron. Z, the Barbatos, the Emma, we've got the Ailstrike Gundam, and the O. All right, we got our first copy of the O. People are claiming that this is one of the best cards in the set, and I'm kind of inclined to believe it. Very strong at what it gets to do. A repair 3 on top of being a 7/7 when linked, and the link effect can likely get you a card draw, and when also the during pair effect, you can rest something. It is very good. Bridge Crew to the bulk boss. Did I put a rare? Did I put a rare into? I did. You're right. You got me. Thank you. That's like the least foil rare I've ever seen. And we also we got the other rare. Oh no, we did not. Whoops. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah. You know, in those moments that I'm like missing out on my Bridge Crew and need another copy of it, I'm like, where is it? I swear I pulled enough. Pack opening save. Thank you. Dynamite. Yeah, it's Dynamis, right? Dynamis. Did I say something else? People have been telling me about that one particularly, and I thought that I had it down. All right, we got the improved technique, which this card is actually kind of cracked. Just being able to do like 3 damage to something that's level 4 or lower is, I think, incredibly relevant. And then also we've got the Gyazi. You guys can make fun of me for this one, but this support 1 with an additional support 2 attached to it is kind of nasty. That ends up being just really good. And then we got the Providence Gundam resource there, which I think makes sense. So, but yeah, both really playable rares. There's definitely like a choice for like a what is it, like a spell slinger like damage red deck. I think there's like we can have like 4 of those 4 close combats and like 4 copies of like Ace Pilot, and you just end up having like so many like damage 2s that end up in your shields. It can be pretty crazy. Awkward Approach, Zetus, we've got the Infiltrator present, the GN Armor, which I'm a big fan of this card. We've got the Eternal, and ooh, the Gundam Age 2 Normal. I've been playing a lot of like the blue-green Age deck, and this is honestly one of the best cards, I think, in that set, right? Being able to like link with the Acemu, right? Being able to use this to get like a Breach 1 and like get the when-linked EX resource, so you can go from level 5 to level 6, and the next turn you're at level 7, you can use something like Penelope. So I think that's a really good mechanic for the deck. It ends up working really good when you get there. I'll put it in the actual right pile there, and really good card there. I'm behind, but I would like to propose Mundum. Yeah, you are behind, Ryan, but I'm thinking like it's either I think moving forward, Monday is going to be like a ranked testing like specific day of the week for Gundam stuff, and I was either thinking like Monday Gun Day and like in parentheses put damn, so Gundam Day, or it's either that or Mundum Gundam, right? That's the 2. You guys can help decide which one sounds better, which one you guys think is better for SEO. But is Nan only a common? That's crazy. I was expecting that to be a rare. That's funny. We got the Zaku 2 and we got the Chirin Taozu here. So we got this. We also have the NT1 Gundam, which, man, this card is like the actual NT1 Gundam is such a good card. I hope we pull some copies of it, but that's pretty nasty. Zaku 2, again, I'm not convinced on the Cyclops team, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, pack number 2, or sorry, number 2. Zigoki, Veteran Tactics, how many miles to the battlefield? Mezzer type, we've got the Chirin High Mobility, Zetus, we got the Immortal, CS or CGS I want to call it the CSGO unit, which is not correct. We have the Awakened Potential, and ooh, we've got the alt art of the full armor Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode. I am a sucker for Gundam Unicorn, so just, I don't know I think like this card can be like moderately used, right? Just a card with repair 3 by itself makes it an 8/8 with repair 3 if you link it with Bonager, right? Not a terrible card, and the artwork is just fantastic. Let me see if I can bring it a little bit closer and it focuses. Please focus. Please focus. It might not. Right there. Very, very pretty card. Very, very, very card. Did you pull the Crack Justice Gundam? I did pull it. I did pull that. I think it's an uncommon, right? I don't even think it's a rare. There's also the Awakened Potential. I don't know how I feel about this card. It can you know, buy you an extra turn sometimes, but I feel like it's just sometimes like a discard 1. So it's tough. Yeah, Zaku has, yeah, it's too gimmicky, especially in a meta where I think like purple ping and like red damage will be around. It's going to be really tough to like keep those tokens on the board, but I could be wrong on that. I could just 100% be wrong. We've got the Karis GM Sniper Super Gundam. So also just for, this is the card that we got the U plus for it, so you can see the difference in the art just a little bit, right? But yeah, this art's actually really sick. I haven't actually, I didn't know that this got that that art, so all right, so that way. Infiltrator Palace. We got the Gujion Rebake Full City, and then the Kasai Gundam once again. So we got 2 copies of this, and we got the G-Fred regular resource, which is quite nice. Quite nice. All right, so those are rares. Again, I'm expecting to open 4 boxes today, so we're not even like a quarter of the way through, and then we'll be doing some testing with stuff. Defensor, Ignac Demis. I don't even know how to say that one. We're just going to keep going with it. Daughters Flyer, Bolonak. I don't even know how to say that one. I'm sorry. We got Eliminate Target. I can speak English on that side. We got the Penelope Middle Form, and ooh, the Providence Gundam here with the Dynames resource here. This card is insane when you get to go up to it, right? The fact that, like, you know, during pair with a Zap pilot, everything is +2, and then your pilot's gonna definitely have like a +1. So on attack, you get to do like 2 damage immediately. You can have ways to link with it as well to do like 3 damage. I've had like situations where you could potentially do like 4 damage with it, which is crazy to get something like that's just so powerful. Like, you know, AP 16 is just like so so extra in this game, but it's a cool effect and definitely worth building around, especially because it's like the effect for it is so easy to get with it, right? So I think that can be really, really strong. And even if you don't like have a unit paired with it, like you still can get the when attacking effect. It's just obviously a little bit delayed. We have the Zedra and the the Death Scythe Hell here. It's a rare, double rares. I don't think we've got that many LRs left, but I guess we'll see as we get there. I have no idea if it's if they're seeded or not. Bandai generally does not have very seeded stuff. The only, like the last time, like Star Deck 29, the bonus packs you get with it, I think those were seeded, which was unusual for us. We got the double rare of Kyrios, as well as the Kshatriya Besirung. This also just being repaired. The fact that this is like draw 1 on playing it is kind of nice. Being level 6 is a little bit expensive, but the fact that you also get to link with Maria and get to you become a 6/5 with repair 1. You get to deal damage to something when you attack with it. It's pretty nice. Just like sometimes you're stuck with all these Maritas in your hand, especially if you don't see the LR Kshatriya. So something to just also get the link with it is great in that situation. We got the Zaku, the clan vanilla again, essentially the clan support that we all deserved here. We got the Zeta Gundam as well as the Raule Crescent. I did not say that incorrect at all. But this links with the Providence Gundam here, so again, it makes you a 9/6, and then that also lets you do 2 damage, but also, when linked, choose 1 Zaf base card from your trash, add it to your hand, so the draw 1's there. Also, Orion with becoming an egg member, thank you very much. I hope you appreciate the content. Yeah, we're gonna have, you know, the egg memberships gets you essentially content twice, with, you get the Wednesday night One Pieces a day early, and also the history of the One Piece card game. Also, Will Can with the $2 GD03 boxers with SP still have 2 alts. Yippee. Okay, so we have a chance still. We have 1 alt so far. All right, we've got Karis, we've got the GM Sniper, Dorothy, G Defensor, we've got that one, GX Bit, Sandrock Custom, High Goog, NT1 full armor, which also links with Christina Mackenzie. So destroyed, choose one enemy with unit. With 3 or less, you get to rest it. We got the dual Gundam. We've got the Z-Heart Gallet, as well as the Gundam Exia Trans Am. You know, it's the card on the front of the pack here. I've been really enjoying playing the purple-white build of CB that I've kind of shown with you guys. And go from there. And then we also have a big O. That's a Kamehameha hot dogs. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I hope you're having a good one. Thank you for the membership. I hope you're having a good one. I sincerely do. Sincerely do. It is a rare. I put it in the wrong pile because I was lazy. So far, we've gotten, I think it's 8 LRs per box, right? So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we should have 1 LR left, 1 alt art, and then 1. And we also did get a, I guess I'll put this with the rest of the, we did get a common plus of this resource. So we'll go from there. All right. Helion, the Daughters Flyer, H1 Flat, the Soma, the Orga's Orders, Gundam Hajiroshi, the Nyan, Christina, this is our first one, Bernard. We've got the Rococo Shadow. We've got the G-Bouncer, which is a rare, as well as the Vertigo. This just being able to link with any Earth Federation card and being a green Earth Fed is pretty nice. It does not have like the age trait, which is a little bit important for like the Ace Moo, but I do end up using that card quite a bit, so we got that there. We're gonna open 4 today. 4 today, so we got 3 more boxes after this one. And then we're gonna be doing some Gundam gameplay and testing and whatnot. We got the Hezak, we've got the Din, the G-Fred, the O Gundam, we've got Bound Doc, the Towards Destiny, Over the Rivers and Through the Woods, Distant Reunion, the Freedom Gundam, the Yachin Due, the Healthy Curiosity. So this card's been getting a little bit worse the more I play with it, but I really wanted it to be good. And oh, we've got the big O. We got the O alt art here. Very nice. Very nice. Love this card. If I'm playing blue-white at Bandit Card Game Fest, I might have to keep this. This is a nice card. And we got the High Goog as the thing there. But you can show the difference with the arts here. Very pretty card. And expected to be a really expected good card. Asking me to how much Wing Zero alt art is from GD01. You can just tell me. I'm sure it's outrageous. I did enjoy Toronto, and you know what? It did seem like a lot of snow when I was out there. So, but that'll not be the last time in Toronto for sure. But hopefully with slightly warmer weather. But very nice art here. Love this. This is very good. It's always good to get like an LR off your alt art too, so you get an extra LR a box. So we'll see. A nice hat. I'm also, not to brag, I'm wearing my Gundam card game jacket that I got from the influencer event like a year ago, last December. So December of 2024. So it's Gundam Day. Like I don't like to like flex with this, but if it's Gundam Day, right? If it's release day for Gundam, you gotta wear a little bit of swag here. We got the pilot for the O, and then we also have the Jupitris here, which is the base here. I don't know how I feel about this card in the deck, but it's not the worst card for it. I do enjoy that we got one of the pilots for it. I think also how it is that every box should have 1 of each rare. So with 4 boxes, I should be expecting a playset of rares too. Cheapest one you can pick up is $4.50. Yeah, if you guys look, like every Bandai card game is getting bought out right now. It's crazy. Like One Piece is where the start was, but like Fusion World got bought out. This game kind of got bought out. This game didn't also start that cheap either. I think GD02 was a bit of a lull, but it's definitely picking up with this one too. Zedra, as well as another copy of the Gundam Death Scythe Hell there. And that one, we got 1 pack left. So we'll see if we got anything extra. I think I'm owed an LR though, so that's what I'd expect from this pack, because I think we've only pulled up 7 LRs. Let's see, Cyclops team. We got the Masala, we got the Sarah, Rire, the Human Karma, Seagoog, the Field Directive, Gundam NT1 Full Armor, the Shadow, Dynamess. Dynamess is what I'm going for. You can correct me if it's wrong. Virtue, and ooh, all right, nice. We got the NT1. We got Gundam Alex here. Definitely need a couple copies of this card, so happy to get one. I can't capture with my camera, but you can tell, like, when you look at these LRs, there's etching on it, so it's like it shows off like the edges of the actual, you know, mobile suit and stuff. So, man, this one's really cool. It's almost got kind of like a spider web effect in the background too. Very good card. Definitely no play set of that one. So happy to get that. So no SP in this one, but it is, I do appreciate that. Also, I don't play this copy of Gundam Virtue. Do you guys like this one? I mean, the support 2 is really nice. And then, you know, when this unit deals battle damage to an enemy at this level 5 or lower, if you have a CB pilot in play, you get to destroy it. It doesn't seem like bad in that sense, but maybe I need to try using this card a little bit more. I think the Exia might be, in like the purple-white build, might be a little bit too optimistic at times. So there could be times where, like, instead I use the Virtue for that effect. It generally means like they don't want to interact with it, but I don't know if like the support 2's all that good. But it could just be something where it's a good support 2 when, it's just like your opponent doesn't want to remove this, right? They're called panel lines, yeah. The panel lines. I'll know that for next time. That has now been added to my vocabulary. And I apologize for being a fake Gundam fan and a real card game fan. And that those Venn diagrams not meeting in the middle as much as some people would like, but all right, box number 2. Fresh 4. So this is box number 2 of 4, and let's see how we go off this first rip here. 3CB, yeah. I mean, I could see it like being better in like the green-purple build, but I don't know about the purple-white build. I definitely need to do more testing with it, but I mean, that pilot just letting you do a draw 1 is nice. We got the Curios, and oh, right off the rip, we got an LR plus. It is the Providence Gundam. Very, very nice here. Very pretty. Look at this. Man, I don't know if it's trying to invoke it, but it looks like it's like a rose in the background, right? Like the pink and green. Very, very, very nice. Very good card. And we got the Barbatos 4th form. I don't know if that token will ever hit the field, but it's cool to have that. But that's a good hit right there. Happy about that one. All right, we've got the Hezak Custom, Privileged Position, Yazan, Curios, Jamil, Rebo Colony, Mobile Worker, Bolinok, the Haigug, Bernard, the Kshatriya, and the Biosensor. So double rares there. I think that Kshatriya is fine as a card, right? I think that mono purple with overflowing, I think that color combination, something will be in there. I think blue purple Barbatos, from my immediate testing, is one of the best decks in the game. I think it's going to be very hard to not like that for that deck to be bad. There's just so many good things. A deck that gets to play Amuro and Mikazuki at the same time, I think that's just such a good combination right now. Especially with the NT1. The NT1 works so well with Mikazuki, even if it's technically an off pair, because it can technically still like deal 2 damage and let you draw 1, which is crazy. We got the age 2 normal, as well as another Rulo Croissant, so our Crusette there. Look at how much red was in this pack. Hello? That's crazy. You think Zaft will be a top deck? My only issue with Zaft is that like it's still, sometimes I feel like it's missing a little bit of consistency, but I think it's still, I think people will be playing it, but I'm not convinced personally that I would not currently be comfortable running it at a tournament. I would be good with playing a wing. I'd be good with playing blue-purple. Even like the green-blue, like Earth Federation stuff that I've been trying out. Just seems really great. Z-Heart and a G-Bouncer there. But yeah, sometimes I feel like that deck is like a little bit too specific at times, but it's not bad. I think that this is the best Zaft has ever been, which you can take that however you want. You can take that however you want, but I think it's pretty clear that it is the best it's ever been. Wistaro, Gundam Barbatos 5th form, Unicorn, Mobile Worker, Bolinok, the Haigug, Bernard, a Healthy Curiosity, and a Bridge Crew, so double rare there. I would like to get an SP. You know what I mean? SP would be nice. Your wing player, so blue-purple meta is going to be tough. I can see that. You think, okay, so I think one of the, you know, I released a tier list a couple days ago. I have no expectation to be 100% right, and I was pretty forthright with that when I dropped it. But it's just to go, you know, my experiences, my thoughts with it, which I think is valuable to see where other people are at. And half the reason I release a tier list video is to see where I'm at versus where the community's at for a lot of that stuff. And I think one of the other things is that a lot of people don't think that blue-green is going to be as viable moving forward. And I'm curious, as now that we've got more people here, if you guys think that blue-green is like a real deck still or not. I think that you still get like a lot of benefits from this stuff. I think red-green is like a Xeon deck. Another Providence, so we've almost got a full playset. So I think that's that. But I think that it can be good. I think it can be good. I also think that if I'm playing like purple-white CB, it might just be better to run more of like the Kiras, so have like a 4/4 of like the purple pilot, the one that links with it, Exia, and be like a mild defense deck. I don't know. I think purple-white has to be relevant in some capacity, though. It's going to be really tough to not to be. Eternal and the Guaz there. 2 overflowing in 2 displays. That's crazy. What about blue-green? I have not experimented with that, but I've heard good things. I think the Dynames. I'm trying really hard. Dynames is a really good card by itself. Like it can win you the early game all by itself. And so if you have ways to consistently do that, I mean, a deck that's running Dynamis and also Gundam Amuro in the same deck, like you are just guaranteed to get value on level 4, right? Like it's very hard to miss both those pilots, I think. The Lock-on's not a new type though, right? Just because for like search potential, but I think blue-green can be good. Yeah, right. I think like blue-green aggro exists. It might not be as much Xeon focused, but I think that the archetype still exists. And there will be a lot of people who don't respect it, I think, in 2 weeks, and they'll get punished by Jim, Corsica base into Amuro. Ooh, the Lupus, nice. I definitely need some copies of this card. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I know I said I added it to my vocabulary. But what kind of lines are they called? The panel lines? Yeah, the panel lines look sick for this card. Very nice. Definitely need a couple copies of it, so happy to have one right now. Hopefully we get... I think like you can play the deck with 2 or 3. Even if you're playing like blue-purple and without that much like discard stuff, by the time you play this card out, you should have at least 3 Tekkadan Teiwa's unit cards, and it should not be that difficult to have like 6 if you need to get like the double 4 damage. Wing is good with lock-on too. I can believe it. SPs have been super common, like upwards to 6 a case. That's what I was told. So hopefully we get some, because this is our second box and we haven't pulled one yet. Zedas, he's at custom. Bolanok, the field directive, eliminate target, GN armor. This card also, I think this card is cracked. Just a 5/4 blocker that links with any CB thing, I think is really good. We got the Graham as well as the Gray's Ein there. The rare Curios pinging the board for 1 is great, yeah. Especially like to help set you, like the fact that it pings like a Lifrith down to 3 and then you can wing 0 afterwards seems pretty good. SPs are every other box. Well, this is our every other box, so hopefully we get one in here. Rue, Christina, Freedom Gundam Meteor, Mav Tactics, Farsia, Vertigo, and an Ultron Gundam, so our second copy of that one. What do you guys think about Vertigo? The fact that it goes links with any new type effect is really good. I feel like the during link effect is kind of weak, but maybe if we're playing more and more stuff with a destroyed effect. So we'll see. That's halfway through the box for this one. We got like, I would love another Gundam NT1, so hopefully we get one of those. All right, this is maybe I shouldn't be admitting this. Ooh, another Trans Am 2 copies. I don't think you ever play more than 3, so that's pretty good for that one. You're only getting 1 box and hoping. I mean, that's fair. I'm not the glowing example for financial responsibility on this side because this is my job, so I can. This is tax credit, baby. But yeah, I do think green purple Celestials is slightly underwhelming, which is why I've been really enjoying the purple-white builds for it. Emma, Red Gundam, and Awakened Potential here. What was it? I was trying to say something. Clearly. I don't remember what I was trying to say. This one, Bound Dock, Zedis, the first, awkward approach, and more. Oh, what are the? So I know that the Xeon LR that we haven't pulled yet, and we still haven't pulled yet. Ooh, we got the common plus of the Exia. All right, that's pretty nice. That's very nice. Is this the card that also gets the common double plus? You guys can call me a poser because I don't know what the resource common double plus is right now, but I couldn't remember. And then we get the the Cyclops LR is like the double plus, and then what's the other one unit wise? G-Fred is the double plus. Gotcha. Okay, which we also haven't pulled a G-Fred, but that's G-Fred is the double plus for the resource. Okay, I can see that as well. What's the other double plus LR then? G-Fred is also the LR double plus. Man, why would they put Exia on the front of the pack when they're just going to give G-Fred all the fancy cards? That's funny. Farzia, Peace Million, Tieran High Mobility, Gundam Gujan, and then Kasai. I was expecting Exia to get something, you know what I mean? But I mean, Exia does have like an LR plus from the set or from the thing. Yeah, I know Camphor has one. The Zaku 2 FZ rare. Well, I hate that card, so I'm gonna guarantee get that common plus or that rare plus. So we'll see. We already got one of our pluses though from this box and the resource one. Jupiterus there. There we go. Yeah, the X is in the starter. I did get, from one of my starter decks, I did get the Fatal Strike full art, so I have one of the, starter deck 5 one and the starter deck one, so that I was pretty happy with. But I've opened 2 starter decks for every set, and for some of them I've opened a couple more. I've yet to hold an LR plus in my hand. Ooh, Freedom Gundam. Very nice. This card's a little bit underwhelming from testing, but anything that links with Kira can't be bad. The fact that it doesn't protect your bases is a little bit rough, but I think like the fact that you can play this out, you can AP minus trade with something, and then your opponent has to spend time with it, are really nice. You think booster boxes are sealed? Uh-oh. Well, this was a fresh case that I got from, and I pulled the top 4 boxes from it. So you can let me know if that was a good idea or not. Yeah, I agree. I mean, G-Fred's like not bad, but like the clan stuff was like, because we got the Psych Kamu as like the double plus from it was Barbatos, and the Psych Kamu was the double plus from set 2, right? Let's see. Open your 6 boxes too. Well, good luck. Let me know what you get. Let me know you got anything good, and if you're looking for any double plus things, Shepard, that or plus things that I got, let me know. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. All right. I'm actually maybe I've missed some. I haven't gotten as many tokens as I thought I would so far out of 2 boxes. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a bit of a missed opportunity for an Exia or a CB double plus, especially because it is like the card for the front. But I digress. We got another adapt, and then we got the Camphor. Woo! I think this card can be good in the future, right? The fact that it like ends up being like another Camphor, another like a burst on a unit is generically going to be, I think, the future of this game eventually. But the effect is like pretty lackluster, right? Can we agree on that? Am I wrong in that one? So we'll see. Oh, I put these in the rare pile. Whoops. Yeah. This game does not sell out in Europe, as far as I know. So like you can get pretty close to MSRP in Europe in comparison. I've from my own expectations, and you guys can tell me that I'm wrong, this game is way more popular in North America when it compared to Europe. That's why like Europe gets more of that one. You pulled the Mika and Orga combo. Nice. Nice. Dual Gundam, Over the River, Hotarubi, Barbatos, Zaku second, and ooh, we did get the Gundam Barbatos Lupus. Ooh, I mentioned that I needed another copy of this or two. I will 100% take this copy of it. We got a double LR box too, so we can't be upset with this. This is beautiful. This is very nice. Let me show you. That is a. If someone, if Bandai Card Game Fest was tomorrow, I would be playing Blue Purple right now. I would be very tempted to keep this card. Very nice. What a night and day for that. Very nice. This is gonna be look so good when I randomly discard it off the top of my deck. Let me tell you. Yeah, double LR plus. Nice. Yeah, Lupus shows up when you do. Very nice. Hopefully that's good. Good for your own boxes. RPG Zeeg. Thank you very much. But I know Lupus is up, yeah. Let's see. All right, we've got 2 more packs. We're out of our pluses, but we can still get an SP, which I've been told are in the set. If I only open these 2 boxes so far, I would not believe anyone, but we do get the double rare there. They didn't. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get like the rare plus for Adept. But I mean, I think it's probably because Barbatos already got some stuff. So there you go. Your case was cracked. Nice. What'd you get? What's the highlights of your case? Zeta Gundam and a croissant. Ooh, hey, hold up. Nice. All right, we might not get an SP, but I will take the common double plus for the G-Fred here. Very nice. This was a box. Double LRs and then the common double plus. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I've tried to get a common double plus for every set, so I will definitely keep this. This is a really nice hit. This might convince me to do some G-Fred testing. I think like Red Green Xeon with just the G-Fred engine and like everything is just so nice. So very good hit there. Lupus, full city, double Mikazuki, Iron Blood, Fatal Strike. Nice. There it is. Yeah, there is a chance that, yeah, if you're playing like an aggressive deck, that Blue Purple just is better than what Xeon Aggro is doing, but we'll have to see. We'll see. Best box you've seen so far. Honestly, this might be like the best, especially because the LRs we got from this one. This card is instantly playable, and you also got the Exia Common Plus, which is one of the better Common Pluses in my opinion. But also, this card is mostly playable, right? I think the only, like, if it was the O off that, but like these boxes without having SPs, unless have been really good so far. Sarah, Ryue, Human, Karma, GQ, The Awkward Approach, Immortal, Palace, Gundam Sandrock Custom, Asmu, and another copy of O, which I didn't count how many copies of the O I've gotten, so you know what? We'll now have a near play set. I think you still play 4 copies of the O when you play it in the deck, but we have 3 copies of it right now. It's faster? I mean, that means it wins faster and lose faster, right? That's the takeaway. You still hit one? All right, well, we're halfway through our pack openings. We'll see. Statistically, each one of these boxes should have an SP, right? That's how that works. If we're trying to keep our ratio set. I don't know. I'm not too upset hitting the common double plus, though, let me tell you. Because double pluses are 1 per case. Am I correct in that, or is there 2 per cases? I don't recall the ratios for double pluses. I mean, technically I got a case of stuff, but like that's because I'm also have 9 boxes of prizing I need to give out. 1 per case, gotcha. Okay. Cool. Messier, we got the Radish, Snake Eyes, Union Flag, Downs, the Nyan, Urine, is that really how you pronounce that? I hope that's right. I didn't want to disrespect. Ooh, okay, we do have an SP. All right, we got the with iron and blood here. All right, it does exist. Guaranteed. And we get this has the panel lines too. That's really nice. We got our first one. It's the Orga here. I think with Iron Blood's a decent card. Resource double plus is 1 per sealed case, and then so it's the LR double plus unit is a chance. Got it. But that doesn't matter. Like if you get the common double plus in a case, does that prevent you from getting the double plus? I'm not upset. I love the double pluses. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's awakened in me that I feel like the resources are the prettiest things I've ever seen, but my resource collection for this game is kind of silly. I probably, for someone who I mean, I do it to try to like match my deck with my resources, which strategically maybe is not like the best thing. Another adapt and another of the Jupiter's pilots there. We have 3 adapts, so again, I think the ratio is that you should get 1 of each rare guaranteed per box, and then that means that if you buy 4 boxes or open 4 boxes like I am, you're able to go there. What do I do with my extra bulk? I should have enough for like a. If I have enough, I'll probably sell a common uncommon playset, and then a common uncommon rare playset, and then I should also have enough for an extra just standard common uncommon playset as well. So I'll let you know. I'll post it on my Discord whenever I sell. I'll likely have some extra SRs to sell as well, because I know people are needing that. So we'll see. We got the Ace Moo, and we got another Freedom Gundam. Very nice. Very nice there. Very nice there. I could, depending on how these boxes go, I could definitely be convinced to open one more on stream. So we'll see. Yeah, oh, master set. I'm sure with opening a case, you should have 2 master sets, guaranteed, of standard art stuff. So, yeah, I generally try to resell the extra stuff that I have at, I would say, a reasonable price. But we'll see how much we have extra-wise, because I know a lot of people are. We've opened 3 so far. Each had an SP, have Mika overflowing and Showa Resolve. Nice. Yeah, those SPs are... They did a really good job choosing the cards for them, too, because they are incredibly playable cards, which makes it very difficult for me to not want to keep them. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, you play with one. So yeah, obviously. Obviously, and then you sell off the other one. Yeah, no, clearly. The Battle of Aces SP? Yeah, no. Gundam, like, the thing is that, like, Gundam also has started this game. Like, it is a game that's not even been out for a year. The art has already started at, like, such a high ceiling, and we have a playset of this, woo! They keep upgrading it. They keep breaking the ceiling and being like, you thought that art was good? Check out these SPs, you know what I mean? 1 per, I mean, that's fair. Like, for Fusion World, they had, like, a collab SP with the Dragon Ball Legends, I think it was, or Dokkan. It is Dokkan, and it was like you get 1 per box, but I don't think it could have been rare. Like SPs in One Piece are like 2 a case, something like that. So it's definitely could be worse. They 100% need to use artists from alts from GD03 for this. I mean, it's crazy. And I think the other thing that I find is really cool is that, like, I would say that this is less than any other game that I play from Bandai, but ooh, another Lupus, can't be upset about that. Is that they I see the people who made the art. They'll make posts on Twitter and be like, hey, the set came out today, here's the art that I made for the set. Like, I don't see that for any other game that I do from Bandai. So it's really cool to see actual artists being used, especially during this time in you know, world history where there are a lot of alternatives to human-made art. So it's cool to see you know, the people who are making it. I know for like specifically the artist for the alt art of Psycho Gundam, one of my favorite card arts in the entire game. The artist was like really appreciative, and like they've always wanted to work officially in capacity with the Gundam, like any Gundam stuff. So it's really, really cool. Really cool to see all the art. And it's, I would say, like, unironically, this is probably like one of the most collectible, as someone who does not collect games at least that's not my purpose. I end up collecting a lot because I play these games outright, but it's really cool to see, you know, just the love for the art and for the artist and just the media, the medium in general. You know what I mean? Is anyone cataloging? No, I just like them when I see them. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's really great. It's really great. Yeah, and again, like if you looked at like the art for a set or like another Alex, nice. We got 2 of these. Very, very nice. The art for the set is like the least important thing for me because I play the game no matter what. Clearly, because I can't say correctly half the names of these cards apparently, but the fact that like I find myself having a hard time not buying alt arts in this game compared to every other game that I play, because I mean it's just it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I have an issue with that. Double rare on that one. Are this good? Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're doing good. You need a poster of the cycle art. Yeah, I ended up getting a playset of that card, which is why I'm really upset that none of the cards that came out of this set really supports that archetype and kind of walks away from it. But I'll see if there's a build of Psycho that's even halfway decent. I'll definitely play the deck. We got an age 2 normal, very nice. We got 3 of those. Yeah, I'll be at Vegas, and I will be sincerely very available as far as I know, unless anything changes in the next 2 weeks. I was strictly told that I was not in contention to do any work with Bandai Card Game Fest this time around, which I was a little bit surprised and a little bit disappointed in, if I'm being super honest. But I do have the LCQ for Friday, and then I'll be hanging around. I'll probably be playing in some Fusion World side events too. I might not. We'll see what Sunday looks like, and obviously if I get in, obviously if I get in through the we got this. And now they got their hooks in me. They're like, all right, we'll give you both the alt art for the O and the pilot. Now you got to get a playset of both to make yourself, you know, feel better. That's very nice. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, the pilot art gets obscured, but man, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, that O art. I'll see if I actually like playing the deck. That will be a bit of a determiner for me, but I've wanted to make blue-white like repair control good since Psycho, right? And so I think it's like the natural evolution of that. So are the side events up? No, not that I know of. But in the nicest way possible. I don't expect Fusion World to be sold out in any capacity, even though the game is the best it's ever been. You got to keep them. We'll see. We'll see. If you guys help sell out my event that I'm running next Sunday, that'll help me. That'll be the cue that I can make bad financial decisions and keep some of these fancy cards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a rare. I put it in the wrong pile. Whoops. So that'll help me. Yeah, take Epion deck, replace with that. Yeah, I know. I know, it's pretty easy, pretty simple. But blue-white has always been like the most open when it comes to deck building, so it's going to be kind of tricky to find, another Exia, the ratios that really make sense for it. And even like day one for Bandai Card Game Fest, there will be a lot, like, I could see something like blue-purple being pretty homogenized when it comes to deck building, more or less, but I can see blue-white having like so many different builds, especially like going into a game blind. Like you have no idea the first couple turns. If you see blue and white, like that could be anything right now. We got the Death Scythe Hell there. I did hear that. I did hear that you can use just any language, any combination. As far as it reads, they still have time to adjust it, but I think that's overall good for players, but yeah, they do have to be sleeved because I think that there's a mild difference in print quality between the two, which is kind of like why. Ooh, all right. I guess we're playing the deck, right? If we got the O common plus resource, it's like, please play it. We gave you out of 3 boxes an alt art of everything involved so far. So all right. Maybe we'll play more of that. We'll see. We'll see. But But yeah, we'll see. I do have a regional ticket for the Las Vegas event at the end of the month in February, so I will be in Vegas twice next month. One for Bandai Card Game Fest, and I will be going to the Riftbound regional out there. And we'll see if I'm a Draven gamer or not, based on packs and other factors. Improve technique again. But yeah, I think honestly, like playing the O and like not only being a 7/7 with their pair, but even if they can bully you, being able to like unforeseen and protect it still is crazy. Like you're just gonna get so much value. All right, we've got the Jupiterus and the Virtue. We've got 4 more packs. We've hit double pluses from this one. We hit the Pilot and maybe only hit 1. And the SP. So we still have another, we have a double plus. No, we got the double plus. Masala, well, I'm sure I'm going to open that as my other plus so far. If this is going to be a complete Jupiterus alt art box, then we'll get one of those. Masala and the Saikamu, which we need another one of those. Yeah, we're owed 1 alt and probably 1 or 2 more LRs. Maybe just 1 more LR now. All right, Doriti, C, Giug, Orger's Order, How Many Miles, Mikhail, Yazan, Z, Peace Million, the Unicorn Gundam, Eliminate Target, Gundam X Divider, and the Red Gundam there. What time does the event start next Sunday, European time? I don't know. Europe has different time zones, right? Am I off on that? This is like Central European time. It should start at like, I think it's like 3 p.m. Central Europe time, because we're starting at 10 a.m. PST time, which is like half the world away, but it should be pretty good. Oh, just an LR of the Union flag. So this next one's going to be guaranteed alt art, unless we were wrong about the alt arts or the SPs or how that interaction works. All right, we got the G-Fred, O Gundam, Bound Dock, Towards Destiny, Karis, Ryue, Christina, Freedom Gundam, Mav Tactics, Farsia, the Eternal, and ooh, the Freedom Gundam. Very nice. Very, very nice. And I'm gonna guess, listen, I normally am not like the alt art kind of guy to pay attention to this, but I'm gonna guess. Also, another, it's a single LR box, but I'm going to guess that if we put this card next to this card, we're going to see some similar lines with it, I'm guessing. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because the art style is pretty similar. Is it the same artist? It is the same artist. But they don't, maybe these don't line up though, right? Maybe they do a little bit. I don't think, no, they don't think, I don't believe they do. Seem way higher. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many good cards to get. Very nice. Very, very nice. We'll have to see how many. Freedom I might not keep the LR plus, but the Lupus and the O, those ones might be calling my name. We'll see. They are fighting each other. I can maybe I'm just not seeing where I'm like the art makes it looks like they're fighting each other, but there's no overlap, right? Unless it's like right, is it here? Like I can kind of see this beam, but there's nothing like overlapping that much. But maybe I'm wrong. They face each other. They're in front of each other, so like this. Oh, I see. Maybe? Maybe? Or is it like... No. Or is it like this? No. Yeah, they look great though. The beam sabers, got it. All right. We've got one more box. If you guys want me to open a 5th box, you can probably convince me. Depends on if this one is a good box or not. We've hit pretty hot so far though, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be very difficult to like, I mean, we got a double plus, we got like 5 LR pluses over 6 I do need another SP though. Butt to butt, line up the green lines. Got it. Sarah, Ryue, Human Karma, GQ, the Magnak, Vistario, Jachin, the Versago, Super Gundam, Zaku 2, and another rare there. We've got the Orga, How Many Miles, Mikiel, Yazan, Defensor, Magnak, Versago, Azi, Barbatos, Emma, the Rowley Crusette. I'm going to get that wrong all the time. And then Z-Heart. It's the IBO SP1, which we got the Iron and Blood. So if we get the Mikazuki one, we can show it off. All right, we got G-Fred, O Gundam, Bound Doc, Towards Destiny, Karis, Ryue, Nyan, Christina, Bernard, The Shadow, Ace Moo, and okay. All right. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about 2 of the same SP in 4 boxes in the same one, especially since the Mikazuki is what? The Mikazuki one is which command? It's the Fatal Strike, right? Which is arguably the better one. That's okay. Oh, there's 2 Mikazukis and 2 Iron and Bloods in each case. Okay. So then the other 2 SPs are like random ones? Is that how that works? Are these different SPs? They're the same SPs, right? So you get 2 SPs outside of those 4. One keep, one. Ooh, we got another LR plus. We're going crazy with them today. I might use this. It's the pilot. Oh yeah, that's the pilot, which is also like infinitely usable more than Iron and Blood. But man, this is nice. Another nice LR plus. We're going crazy with them. My previous boxes from like GD02, I just kept hitting unusable common plus, cards. So we're getting owed. We're getting owed for this one. Paying it back. Toward Destiny, Hezak, Privileged Position, Field Directive, NT1, Shadow, Dynamess. We got the second form and another Freedom Gundam. We're pretty set on those now. All right, next up. We got the Yazan, Kyrios, the Jamil, Rebo, Warped Intent, Valiant, the Azi, Peace Million, the Union Gundam, Eliminate Target, Look at Determination, and another Graham Acre. That's why the other SPs are going for crazy. That makes more sense now. All right, well, hopefully I get more of the not those SPs then. Snake Eyes, Dual Gundam, Over the River, Hotarubi, 6th Form, Graze, and an Adapt there. Near playset of that. It also means that maybe if I do play Blue-Purple, I can get a playset of the Mikazuki pilot, which I would be kind of down for. Zetus, Immortal, Mobile Worker, and another copy. Oh, they put both these in the same one. That's good. I think I have a playset of O now, which is great. Yeah, but I definitely would take some of the pilot one for sure. Age 1, Soma, Super Gundam, Unicorn Gundam, Infiltrator, Palace, Juptress, and a Gundam Virtue, which I still have to figure out if that card is good or not. All right. I think I've convinced myself to open one more box. We'll see. Privilege, Doherty, GQ, Orga's Order, How Many Miles, Over the River, Distant, Freedom Gundam, the Due, the Kasai Gundam, and the Flag. Custom. Oh, that's an LR. If we're not getting the P Bandai ones, yeah, that's true. Cyclops Team, Rebo, Helion, Unicorn, Neon, Distant Reunion, Gundam, M-Machine, Bridge Crew, and Hambarabi. I'm never going to get that off the rip. Off the rip. All right, actual question. How about this? Should I open one more box or two more boxes? Should I get two more boxes? Should I open one box and decide on that contents to open my sixth and final box that I can open from the case that I got? Ooh, the Kasai Gundam. It's a rare plus, but it looks nice. I said this card is not super good because it only links with Hathaway and it deals 1 damage to all units, but it looks good. I'm okay to take just a mediocre, a plus when we gotten so many good ones today. But this card is like potentially playable. I'm not convinced on the Mafty stuff right now. And I've said so previously, but I don't know. Two more boxes. Ugh. Two more. All right. I can open two more. And then literally I cannot open any more, or I have to like scramble for prize support. So you guys are being bad influences on me, which is fine. You guys are allowed to be, but just remember, it's my life that hangs in the balance. All right. What do we got? We got the first, Mikhail, Heavy Arms, Kamaris, Cyclops Team, Masala, Mobile Worker, Haigug, Bernard, Eternal, and another Saikuamu. That's nice there. All right. Nezer, Heavy Arms, Kyrios, Vistaro, Farzia, Petulia, Peace Million, the G Bouncer, and Bertago, which I feel like I've gotten these in the same pack many times. So I think some rares are kind of like slotted together. Just crack them all? I know. Well, I mean, one, I want to make sure that people actually want to see me open boxes before I like committed to that much. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be like, oh, people just want me to play a camper, woo! And before like locking in that I'm opening 6, you know? Do it. All right, fine. Fine. We've got the Veteran Tactics, the first Privileged, Doherty, TQ, the Dynamis, the Hotarubi, Justice, Mav Tactics, Biosensor. Ooh, another Lupus. I am happy about that one. Ooh, I think a common double or common plus, not double plus. We'll see what we get out of that one. Sniper, Over the River, Distant, Freedom, Jakju, Kyrios, the Kshatriya. Ooh, a regular common plus of the G-Fred. This art is really nice. It looks really, really nice. So like the common plus and double plus are both good hits, in my opinion. All right, we've got like 6 more left in this box, and I'll grab 2 more. Cracking a case today? Well, good luck. Good luck on your case. Let's see, Hezak. G-Fred, double O Gundam, Field Directive, Eliminate Target, GN Armor, the Masala, and the Fighter. We got 5 left. All right, the Boundock, Towards Destiny, Karis, Ryue, Age 1, Zigaki, Sandrock, Haigug, NT1 Full Armor, Dual Gundam, Red Gundam, and a Gundam Age 2 Normal, which I think is our almost playset of that card. That's pretty nice. And then Zetas, Hezak, Sniper 2, Human Karma, this, Veteran Tactics, Neon, Christina, Bernard, Shadow, Awakened Potential, and a Full City. I need to scrape these down. In 20 minutes also, sign-ups go live for my next, the next sign-up wave for events go live for me. So I need to make sure that I can actually reach my mouse and keyboard. Heavy Arms, Kyrios, Wistaro, Hezak, Radish, the Versago, a Z, Barbatos, Emma, Sheen, Zedra, and a Death Scythe Hell. 2 more packs. We might be owed like 1 more LR, but I think we might be almost done with this one. Kamaris, Jamil, GX-Bit, 5th Form, Din, 4 Eyes, Farzia, Patulia, Peace Million, the Tyrion High Mobility, Acemu, and the, ooh, G-Fred. This actually is our first G-Fred. That's actually kind of bad that we've opened 4 boxes and we've pulled 1 copy of this card. So that by itself should be enough reason to open more boxes. Am I right? That has to be correct. That has to be reason enough. G-Fred's kind of good. You know what I'm saying? 1 damage to everything. Kind of okay. Kind of a good effect. You know what I mean? We need to pull an alt art of it so we can get a playset. Curios and a Kshatriya. There it is. Alright. Let me get 2 more boxes. And then we'll do some testing. Give me 1 second. 1 second. You can probably still hear me now, actually. You guys are with me as I retrieve 2 more boxes. All right. All right. I'm going to say that I'm back, but I never left if you guys can still hear me, so whatever. Close the door. Otherwise, a wild corgi may start barking and attacking. All right. 2 more boxes. This is it for me for today. You can't convince me to more, because then otherwise I can't fund my events, so that's kind of bad. But hopefully get a G-Fred alt art so we have a playset of that card. But even just getting 2 of these are good. I would kind of want a Mikazuki SP playset, so we'll see how much that's going to look like. Let's see, alt G-Fred next box. All right, good. I'm glad that you're guaranteeing. What odds are you going to give me for that? What insurance will you cover? So if there is one, I will pay you out. If not, you pay me out. What's the odds for that? Cobra Dragon. Just so I'm aware. Just so you know, you're not wrong, or you're not you know, misleading me. This is the digging for diamonds meme, yeah. Especially as someone who already got like the double plus, we got this and the Jupitris. How long to ban if wrong? Ooh, that's tough. That's a tough. Yeah, I'm not. I like to joke around, but oh, you just opened my pack now. Oh, we got our box switched in the mail. That's crazy. Well, congrats, Shepard. That's really nice. Flag custom. That's very good. Whew. Man, I hope this meta's good. Man, opening hundreds of dollars. Oh, I hope it's good. I hope there's some good stuff going on for this game. Sala and the X Divider. Got so much at stake right now. As someone who needs to do their taxes this weekend, or at least start doing them, man, I hope things are good. Awkward, Zetus, Infiltrator, GN, Armor, Red Gundam, and ooh, all right, second G-Fred. All right, we're up. It's not the alt yet, but it's coming. As likely as Char was right, I suppose. I suppose. No, I'll take the good vibes for free. We got the Magnok, the Hachirobushi, Mizir type heavy arms, Curios, Sandrock, Goog, NT1, Dual Gundam, Liquid Determination, and a Gauge 2 Gundam Age 2 normal. I think this is our playset. We've gotten 1 from every box, except for maybe we have actually 5 of them. So we'll see. Box 4 was the dud, but 5 is the rebound. 4 wasn't even like that much of a dud. It was just a dud compared to how cracked the other boxes were. Soma, Veteran Tactics, Deferzi, Privileged Position, Dorothy, GQ, High Mobility, Zados, the Immortal, Mobile Worker, Burtigo, and ooh, you know what? I will always take an alt art pilot. These are always so nice. And this art is fantastic. Especially since now we have the Providence and this too. What a pretty card. What a fantastic card there. I never think like alt art pilots are bad hits. Never ever, unless the pilot's bad, which, I mean, this one's like a little bit more specific, but you open 5 boxes and then pull a single Barbatos LR. That is the biggest rip I've ever heard. I'm so sorry, man. That seems like statistically impossible for that to happen. Oh, we got the First Contact SP. Very nice. Very, very pretty card. I wish this was a more playable card, but you know what? We'll take the SP. That is not the one. Also, they don't really show it. There's like, yeah, you can probably see it. There's like a glittery edge on it. Like it is extra SP. Very nice. Very, very, very nice card. Very pretty. Yeah, there is a lot of sparkles for it. Good card. The diamond, yeah. Just, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna sell it, but just casually. What's the price of this SP going for right now? Casually. It's so pretty, man. 300 bucks. Going once. Very pretty. You open 5 boxes, 1 camper. I'm jealous. I'm never going to use that card, so I do not need a playset of it. Magnok, Super Gundam, Unicorn, Infiltrator, Palace, A Healthy Curiosity, Bridge Crew. What's next? Got the Hajirobe, Mazir type, Heavy Arms, the Kyrios, Demonstration, Wistaro, Bolanok, the Field Directive, Eliminate Target. CCG has it listed for around 100 bucks. Got it. And camera. I knew it. I knew I'd get it. Crazy. Well, Bear Lava, if you want the card for a sick 90, let me know. I will sell it to someone who wants it. For sure. Let me know. You can reach out to me on Discord if you want it. Radish, Kamara's Trooper, Jamil, GX-Bit, Barbatos 5th Form, Sandrock, Hygoog, NT1, the Dual Gundam, Ailstrike, and the Improved Technique. Pulled as Common Plus. Nice. Nice. Congrats, Shepard. We got Human Karma, Soma, Veteran Tactics, Defers, Privileged, Super Gundam, Unicorn, Infiltrator, Palace, Eternal, and the Zaku 2. Yeah, we've got 1 alt left in this box, and we've got 1 double plus. I might start going through these a little bit faster. TC lowest First Contact is 98. Got it. Because Eggman will sell it for a quick 90. Mailed today. Yeah, they really, like, the art for this game is really fantastic. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm going a little quicker through these, but I do need to, in 12 minutes, make sure that my event goes up. We got Kasai and Penelope. I think they put these in the same one, which, I mean, makes sense, like, based off the starter deck too, right? But there's that. But yeah, that SP hit is like 1 in 2 cases. Or what? You get 2 chances of that per case, right? We got another copy of the O. I think we've got a playset of that now. Yeah. We got an Ultron here. And we got the Ace-Moo. And what else we got? Double rare. Sorry for going quicker for these. I do kind of actually want to play the game today too, you know what I'm saying? I got another province and a Zeta there. What get? Ooh, we got the Exia Common Plus. Or sorry, the Dynamis. The Dynamis Plus. That's a nice one. I do like the look of Dynamis. It's really nice. It's very nice. Double rare. Yeah, lots of new stuff to try out. Yeah, agreed. I do want to give like more chance to red, green, Xeon. But again, like blue, purple, Tekkadan is just so tough to not enjoy. Ooh, another Lupus, nice. I think we definitely have a replace out of that now. And then 2 more. We got a Gray's Ein and a Graham. And last one from this box, and we'll open one more. Are we still out of Altart? We are. Ooh, it is the Graham. It is the Graham. We'll take another pilot for sure. There's a double pilot one. The art looks really great. I wish I liked this card more, as in like the actual like pilot in the game. But like, it's really, the art's really cool for this one. I really like how the stylized form of it. It's really nice. And also we got an adapt, which can't be bad. All right, last box for realsies. I have 9 minutes to open it. Actually, before I actually get started, let me make sure that I have it pretty good to go, just so I don't miss it. That goes pairings. Manage events. Go to this half case one. Yeah, so the Tuesday event sold out, but we'll have late reg day of. Our Gundam, our One Piece event, we've got 13 spots left. And then this one will be 128 that will start. Going from there, you feel it's okay. It might be this box, this other box that we were talking about. Actually, you know what? Since you guys are, I don't want to miss it. I'm just gonna set it live now by 8 minutes. This event won't sell out in 8 minutes. So you guys just don't tell anyone else, all right? Let me just make sure. I'll do it 5 minutes early. How about that? Because it's sometimes, let me get the... Sometimes it has issues. Yeah. Here, we'll make it live now. Again, it's not going to sell out. If it does, then I was wrong. Whoops. But it's going to sell out, just like not in... The extra 5 minutes won't give you guys much of a boost. Did my short about alts pop out? Oh, let me see. Sorry, I'm just... How many views I got right now? One second, someone's messaging me like, let's see, how much does it have? My shorts always do like okay. Only 1,000 views, nothing too crazy. All right, I was expecting like double digits. Yeah. All right. But yeah, let me post. At least on the Discord too, that signups are live. But you pulled it. Okay. You know what? I think that's the net positive. Show Resolve is like one of the best cards in the game, even though it already has an alt art. So like getting the SP for that is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Late reg day of at Jimmy. Sorry, you guys are just seeing just my hands. So let me just make sure that I... no, shoot. Where is it? There we go. At Gundam. Oh, nope. You know, if I was better at my job, I'd already be ready. But I didn't expect to open 2 more boxes, so that's... I can blame on that. Registration is live. And I'll wait till to actually promote that. I'll press the button in 5 minutes. All right. Apologies for delay. Let's open this last box. Go from there. Yep. Yeah, I mean, like, if literally every person watching this right now buys a ticket, we barely sell out. So I'm not worried about it. Especially because it took a couple days for the other Gundam event to sell out, so I'm not too particularly bothered by that. All right, we've opened 3 SPs, so technically we're not owed one, but I'd still like one right now. We got double rare. I'm gonna be, again, a little faster on this one. Because again, I do want to try to play some games today. And I'm sure you guys would like to also watch me play some games today. We got another Omega. I'm gonna start this new pile there. The shipping is American only, meaning that if you win, I price you out MSRP. First off, especially with all like the tariff stuff going on, I don't want to bother shipping. It's just it's a lose-lose for everyone involved, in my experience. So you can play it outside of America. Just know that's how we're doing it. And then prizing, if you are going to Bandai Card Game Fest, I can hand deliver it to you then. Yeah, I mean, yeah, in the nicest way, the non-American demographic's not what I'm going for, strictly because I do live in America. But you know, if you are not from there, you know, I'm not gonna like gatekeep that. I'm just trying to be reasonable with how pricing in the world works. Oh, we got the common plus of the Graham's Union Flag custom. There it is. We also got a rare of, yeah, these two. You have annual leave? Yeah, hopefully. I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you out here. And by out here, I mean in the event. Double rare. We're still owed 2 pluses and maybe an SP. I would like to get 1 Mikazuki SP. I've got another copy of the O. You got another double rare. Yeah, I hope you guys aren't upset that I'm just speeding through these, but I'm ready. If it sounds like a first world problem, but like eventually you're like, you get tired of opening packs. You're like, all right, I get it. Especially like once the box has all the guaranteed hits out, you know what I mean? You're like, all right, well, the rest of this is just manual labor. Yeah, it's bad. It is strictly bad. Yeah, especially if I'm playing Blue Purple at Bandai Card Game Fest, I definitely need a playset of that Mikazuki. I will spend the money for that. The balloon token is short print. I kind of believe it. We haven't opened that many of it. Ooh, we got another LR plus. It is the Omega Saikamu, which is very nice. We'll take it. That's 1 hit, guaranteed. One of our guaranteed hits, and then the rest there. This is simultaneous with Asia, so there's nothing. There have been no tournaments. My tournament next Tuesday will be one of the first in the world of this format, at least with a moderately large population. Mikazuki's like 55 each on PC. That's actually not That's not too bad. Oh, another Lupus, baby. I'll likely have some extra LRs too. I usually like to sell stuff like 80% TCG player. If I do, it'll be on my Discord, and I'll have like a Gundam tag. It'll be first come, first serve, because I don't really have a better way to do it right now. But yeah, I'll likely have some extra cards to sell too. You have no idea to buy? Yeah. It's camphor. Woo. Honestly, I don't know. It depends on where you're at. You get a lot from the first 4 starter decks, which we will be getting another wave for eventually. Also, let me press enter. But we got another Providence. We're so old. 1 plus. What plus would I want out of this? Probably the Alex LR plus. I would like that. Or another, I'll take another Lupus or another O, you know what I mean? There we go. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Just double rare. Double rare. We got like 5 more packs. We can also get an SP out of this one, but technically we're not owed since we opened 6 and we got 2. Ooh, G-Fred. All right, we're back in it. We're back in it with the G-Fred. We now have 3 copies, which might be the playset, technical playset. Do you guys think we play 4 of them? I've definitely opened both those rares in the same pack. Oop. What are you guys doing there? Playset of Ultron. Yeah, I think I don't remember how many NT1s I have. I might only have like 3, which seems low. I'll show off my LRs at the end of this too. Double rare. Yeah, we opened it. It's very nice. It is, especially since I got the alt pilot. Like, it's gonna be tough to not keep those. Oh, a Look at Determination. The card looks pretty. I don't know if the card is playable. This might be the worst plus that we've hidden all day. Well, we also, I think, did we hit the Camphor too? Maybe. All right, give me another NT1. NT1 would be great. No, I saw blue in the back. I'm like, but no. All right, let's see what we got after all this. First, we got a bunch of rares, which is good. It's just a bunch of rares, my goodness. A bunch of tokens and stuff. Jeez, that's a lot of rares. Enjoy sorting that later, future Eggman. I bet you won't. Gonna bring it down. Nice. Where's the half case event at? Look, LR. What's Look at Determination? How much is it going for? Actually, I would believe this is a card that people expect to be good, and for it to be expensive, even though I personally am not convinced. It's $60. Cool. I'll sell it for 50. Who wants it? I am not joking. Let's see. There's that SP there. That's an alt. There's that. I don't know why he escaped into the LR pile, but there's that. We got 2 of our Look at Determinations. Look at this card also has like the same speckle pattern that I was talking about. It just wasn't as seeable. Yeah, I think I am missing an Alex, which is upsetting. We got the double plus though, and the Lupus. This goes here. All right. What else? Got that one. That one's still nice. Even though this is probably, I love the art for this, so I don't mind keeping it. This is probably like the worst card we actually pulled. All right, so we should have 6 of these, with one of them being the double plus there. And then just looking at LRs and making sure that there weren't any pluses that snuck through. My very advanced filtering technique of just kind of looking at them. Yeah, I think we only got, do we only get 2 Alexes? That's kind of bad. As someone who likely will need every copy. You're probably good with 3 copies of it in the deck. 4 might be a little extra, but I do like having play sets of cards, you know what I'm saying? All right, Final search though. So out of 6 boxes, we got 3 SPs, so that's kind of what we're expecting. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the Mikazukis. We got double with Iron and Blood, so that's kind of unfortunate, but it's how it is. We also got the double plus, so we can't be upset about that. We got the that's the regular. Oh, we still get the, yeah, we still got 6. So 6 of those. Double plus is very nice. We also did get the SP First Contact, which is great. This card looks fantastic. I wish the card was more playable, but it is a very pretty card. Yeah, I think that like Fatal Strike's just generically better, but maybe there's times in the meta where it's better. We sell. I mean, I'm likely selling some stuff from here, believe it or not. You should. That's probably the most believable thing I've said today. But yes, I will be not keeping everything. When it comes to all arts, we didn't get any duplicates, which is great. We got the O, Destroy. We got like just a bunch of LRs, honestly, like the majority of them. That's a rare. That's yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, sorry, just 6. So on average of 1 per box still, right? I think all these cards are actually playable though, in their own respects, so that's good. We got these ones are probably okay. We got 3 pilots as well. So we got the Graham, the Rowley, and the Peptimus. So we got that, and then the Look of Determination. Yeah, half the LRs, yeah. So, and then looking straight at the copies of actual things, I'll just go by color, so blue. Because every color got 2 LRs, right? Yeah, so I think I got extra copies of O and minus copies of the Alex. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 6 O's and 2 Alex. That's actually pretty tough, because I definitely want 3 of this. And we also got, next is green. Oh no, blue only has, some have extras. Green is one of them. Because there's 12 LRs, right? So 2 colors have a bonus one, right? I can't remember. Yeah, blue purple Tekiden definitely runs, I think, 3. Did we only get 1 Ultron? I don't think that's correct. I definitely remember opening 2. There should be another one somewhere. But yeah, we got exactly 4 Comfers, which is great, and then some more H2 normal. There's no way. We definitely open another Ultron. Oh, he's right there. That's fine. Oh no, we opened 3. Okay, 3 is fine. I don't know if you play 4 of that card. 6 O's, yeah. I'm definitely selling the extra 2 copies that I have. So I also have some friends who got some product, and I'll probably just sell their stuff at the same time, just to make it easy for everyone. So I expect to have a post on my Discord, just saying any extra cards that we're trying to sell. So we can go from there. And I will ship anything tomorrow morning, so they should get there within next Friday, as long as you live in North America. As in, sorry, in actual America, not just North America. Sorry, I know. Listen, I'm Canadian born. All right, I know that Canada is part of North America, but just like from a shipping standpoint, all right. I'm not trying to start beef. We got exactly 4 Providence. All right, so yeah, we're missing 1 G-Fred, but we got a playset of everything else in red, so that's pretty good. Let's see there. And then for purple, it's the Eggman event Discord. Yeah, no Freedom. We're going down the line based on colors. So we got Freedom Gundam for sure. For purple, I think we got enough of each. Yeah, we have I think 1 extra copy of Lupus. 4 Exia and 5 Lupus, when technically I'll probably keep the alt art. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a greedy guy. And then 3 Freedom, so we're missing 1 of those. But I don't know if I'd be playing 4 Freedom of at least this one. So yeah. So we should have 8 times 6, so we should have 48 regular LRs. So technically we should expect to have a playset of everything, but we have extra copies of H2, which I would say is one of the lesser LRs, so it's a little bit unfortunate. We lost one Ultron, which I don't care. I do want 4G Fred. The rest of the red stuff, probably 4. Only 2 copies of NT1 is kind of a low ball, but 2 extra copies of the O, and technically 3, because I'm probably going to keep the LR Plus, is nice. We have a playset of Exia, but we've got an extra LR Plus, which I'll also probably keep. We have 5 copies of Lupus, which is probably one of the most played LRs in the set as well, so having an extra copy of that's good. And then the Freedom Gundam. There we go. There we go. All right, let me set these cards aside. Also, again, like all these LR pluses are really nice as well. Because I mean, technically we have a playset of Freedom with this, which is nice. And I'm probably going to keep these 2. I'm going to be a greedy guy, but these are too nice to not keep, I think. 3, yeah. I'm definitely going to keep. I think Exia is like only a 2 of anyways, maybe a 3 of in any deck, so I don't mind spending the extra to get that extra copy there. And then I don't know why I like the Titans stuff so much, but I do, which is I think quickly becoming a weakness of mine, but it's how it is. All right, with that aside, let's get into some gameplay, some testing, and everything else. We're gonna switch scenes. I'm gonna be muted for like a moment, but then I'll be back. So, pew. Hello. Oh, you can still hear me because it's based off this camera still. Maybe I just do that. What sounds better? You guys tell me. What sounds better for audio? This or this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The one that I'm talking with right now, the second one, is that one better or the first one was better? What sounded better between the 2? Let me know. The first one sounded better? Okay. That's good, because that's like the more... This is the more expensive microphone, at least by itself. All right, let me also take this off the cam. Second one, oh no. Oh no, two for the second one? Oh no. Oh no. Everyone's saying the second, I just disconnected it. Oh no. Well, it's okay. It's going to die, so I can't use that one anymore. Anyways. They're low battery. This should be full. We didn't stream for that much with this. Uh-oh, hopefully this thing keeps charging. Well, we're stuck with this one. Hope you like this one. I'll be better about like keeping it there. Also, need to probably move this over. The second one is goated. Oh man. Well, it needs to charge. So I have been working hard to try to keep my stuff normalized, but I think this one is better just because I move around a lot when talking, so it can be tougher on that side. All right, let me turn my green screen back on. Bam. All right, I'm in Eggman events now. All right. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. All right. How many people do I have registered right now? Also, what deck do you guys want me to play? If there's no consensus, I'll be playing purple-blue. All right. You guys can't see anything. I know. I'm sorry. I know I'm just the worst at making sure everything is set up correctly. But there we go. All right, that registration, that post is good. We'll put it on the Facebook. And then I'll post on my create post and put it here. All should be good. All right. All right. That should be good. How many people we got signed up? Out of 128, we've got, I'm hoping 20. Got 13. All right. That's where I was expecting this. I don't know if we've sold out every Gundam event we've ever done. I think, but I've never done 120. Have I? Let me see. If I type in Gundam. Load more. We did a beta win a box. Yeah, we did a half case for GD01 right before the first Bandai Card Game Fest, and we had 120 players. I hope we get 100 people. That should be, I think the pricing and everything's worth it. We did a triple win a box for GD01 at the end with Star Deck. I think we had Star Deck 5 legal. No, we had a different one where we had 64 players each. Yeah. Yeah, and then we had a triple win a box for GD02 a second time. No, we had 2 of them. We got 64 players each time, and we have 64 players for Tuesday's event. All right, we should be good on all the overhead work. We should just be playing games for the rest of it. Red green aggro or mid range? I'm more of a mid range guy. We can definitely do the G-Fred deck today. We can test that out, and if I don't like it, then we'll switch to something else. I play when I do streams like this. I do Mobile Suit Arena. When I do tournaments, though, it's webcam. I like Mobile Suit Arena, and I like community online sims and stuff, but I don't think they should be for tournaments. I think for tournaments, it has to be webcam. So, but yeah, and yeah, especially with the ranked gameplay starting up for it, we'll go from there. But yeah, we'll definitely do some. What is it? Yeah, well, we can start with some G-Fred, like some green, blue. So we'll do that. All right, or not green, blue, green, red. Yeah. On because they had like the new card preview mode, which is great, but we'll go from that. We'll do this one. This is the build that I have. Okay. I don't know if I would. I'm just gonna send this off the rip off the immediate and see how we do with it. No fear. Let's go. And we'll do ranked. We'll just go right to it. Have better shuffle. All right, yeah. As someone who just opened 6 boxes, yeah. So I don't know, like I've played a lot of like randomized online card games, right? And I will say that sometimes I feel like the shuffle for Mobile Suit seems a little bit worse, but I also think that's just kind of how Gundam works. Like you end up either finding all your pilots or none of your pilots. If we're playing aggressive, I like going first. Generally, I like going first in this game anyways, but we'll see how we do. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, we have Char. Why would this be bad? And then on 4, we get to do like the double 2. Seems good. So boop, 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 boop. And then we have another Char. Nice. Nice. Neon doesn't whiff. Yeah, because specifically this build, everything in the stack is Xeon. So we legitimately, there's 0% whiffing, which, you know, there are... Oh, we're going for it. Oh, they're also Xeon? That's crazy. Alright, this is definitely greedy, but it's greedy because I have double Char, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, we can just do this. I do not mind doing this play. Now, if they're playing red, there definitely can be some like scary boys in the shields there, but the fact that they have to trade here and then it's breach 2 and doesn't even get rid of my EX base is kind of nice. I'll probably also just play these two, knowing that this can link with anything. Oh, they're playing blue-green. Interesting. They're just playing ranked with the blue-green Xeon aggro. This is like probably one of the best starts we could ask for, though. Oh. Okay, that card's new. Does this card have breach inherently? Just pair, but I mean, you can pair it with anything. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I think red blue can still be a deck conceptually. Maybe not with G-Fred, but I think the thing to kind of note is that sure. I mean, you just get to breach 2. I get to like keep going. I don't really mind. Yeah, I'm actually really okay with this. I mean, they can be playing... No, it's going to be tough for them to do 2 damage to us, too, right? They're going to be at 2 shields by the end of this, even if they hit a base. We have the Neon also, which means that this is going to get a guaranteed ping. Because we know what our deck is. Yeah, okay. That's actually really nasty, right? I think we almost won the game already. We use it with this G-Fred because the 3 health doesn't really matter. When linked, you just get to do 1 damage. Okay, they got their Shang Wu Fei. I mean, yeah, you want to burst it. We get to put this here. We link. I mean, that's like an okay card for us to hit. And then, yeah, they're down to 1. And then if they don't base up, like, we win next turn. Yeah. Cool. Cool. It's good to be the aggro player, I guess. Not that I would know, outside of playing red-blue. Red-blue ping I still think is mid-range, but you can definitely pretend you're an aggro deck sometimes. Won't deny. Yeah, you got to get rid of that one, which is just going to get me another pilot to link with this Char in my hands. Yeah, we'll get the Zaku too. Oh, we've got even the good combo because we've got a Char in there because we hit it with the G-Fred. That's kind of nuts. I think we won already. Oh, but they get to breach. Okay, hold up. Yeah, if this card is strictly not... I mean... Yeah, the Oops All Xeon. I can see it just being, yeah, good enough to play out. Like even... Yeah, they have to strictly... This has to be a base or we won. And they should, like, systematically know it, too, because we got this boy here. Oh, we can... Do we want to win with the Makuve? Makuvi? MQV? I kind of want to. Yeah. Yeah, we got to do it with the... Maybe, actually, you know what? The better play was actually just to attack here with this, just to get the breach, to get the thingy, but we're fine, right? You just go here. This links with any Xeon trait. This has Xeon. I'm just making sure that I'm not being a fool. And then we attack. What's this card say? Yeah. Cool. We gained 5. 2-1, baby. Woo! Keep going. Oh, I got 5 points total. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the wrong side. Okay. I was looking at the wrong one. I didn't play ranked on season 2, so... Yeah, but your deck's never the worst deck if you get to play Amuro. Sincerely. Any deck with Amuro can't be the worst deck in the game. But I do, like, the consistency of knowing that I was going to get a hit with that Neon made that like super worth it though, right? Like that can't be understated. Now have to mulligan. Didn't see any 2-1s. We saw the 2-1. Honestly, also like this Galgoog is like really nice in this format too. Just being able to go 2-2, you know what I mean? Just seems really strong. Yeah. But like I mean, that game everything went right for me, and we're at, with no disrespect, sincerely low ranked, right? Oh, we just keep winning. And then I think we play out this one with Char next turn. We definitely go 3 here. Okay. Do we care about this? That's crazy next turn too. Because what did they get to do with this? Let's see. Yeah, the token one. Yeah, that's the one I'll play out for sure. Do I care about this though? I really don't think. I mean, I don't know what the deck does. I'm just gonna be the aggro player and say I don't care. That's good timing. Womp. You get plus 1 AP? Yeah. Okay, well, they can... I see. Okay, alright, alright. Point taken. And now they can trade here. That's kind of good. And then they can trade there. All right. Char off the top. Yeah, that seems likely. Char off the top would be nice. We also get a draw from the Zanzibar too. I don't know if I trade here. Okay, that's a lot of Zaku's. I think I still do the guaranteed 2 damage here. Even if they can heal here. The next turn we can play all these out. They have another Amaru Gundam. I'm kind of upset, but we'll just go from there. Yeah, it looks like it was better to get rid of the token, I think, though. Choose one of your... It can't receive damage from enemies 2 or less HP. Okay. I mean, neat. I don't think it like really matters anyway, but... And this lets you... Oh, they're racing me? Okay. Only on... Oh, they're not hitting. Really? Interesting. Okay. Nothing's worth doing the damage to them right now. So I think I'm just gonna go down the line and play all these bodies. Especially since this one, if one of these dies, which they're gonna die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sharzaku too. You don't know it yet, but you're gonna die. I can still likely find a thing to link with. Okay. Oh, they got a pilot. It's this one, though. But it's just getting like +2 AP. Like, who cares? All right, pass a Rooney. Yeah, if we see Nyan, Gelgoog, or... No, sorry, no. Either G-Fred or Gelgoog, we just win next turn. They kind of need like another Amaru to like have a chance to, but we still are presenting likely 3 damage next turn. Yeah, they're just gonna... Oh, okay. Can they go for game? I don't think they can. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Are they just hoping that they can, like, not... Are they just giving up? That's crazy. No, okay. Yeah, we'll get the Char Zaku 2, which we used the Char earlier, so this is a guaranteed attack as well. Assuming that we get a... We need another Xeon card to discard. And it has to be a unit card. Yeah, unit card. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And I mean, that doesn't really do anything. I mean, yeah, so they're just saying, I hope the last card... Oh, okay, because they can still... This is Breach too. So, okay, this turn ended up just being pretty good for them, right? Yeah, it's just this card, right? So unless like the last card in their life is a base, we win. Maybe we don't need this. Maybe that card's like asking for too much. I think we only play 2 of this one. It links with Neon, which is nice, but it might just be 2. Funny enough, they have to like not choose. They can't activate this or they lose immediately. Yeah. No, they're aware. This has to be the base. No. And then we can just go. I mean, I guess like this can choose. Is this a Xeon unit card? No, it's a clan card. Yeah. That one. Yeah, we get there. But they did the right thing, because if yeah, it needed the last one. It had to be a base. They were dead if they activated the burst for it. Yeah, our deck looks like this right now. We're only playing 2 of these. It might just be better to have 4 G-Fred and then an extra copy of something else. But so far, this has been pretty good. Oh, it's the same player. But yeah, starting this Monday, I expect every Monday to be starting around probably like 11 a.m. PST. Like just, you know, ranked games of Gundam pretty aggressively. If I'm going second, I'll definitely keep this because we've got our 1-2, and then we'll likely draw something for the rest of it. Yeah, this card might be too optimistic. At 2, I mean, but like linking with Nian, doing 4 damage, it's probably fine. They're probably fine. It does feel dirty playing this deck, though, because this is... I'm not an aggro player at heart. Oh, man. Another deploy 1. Okay. I do like the combination that they're doing with this deck, though, right? It's fun that they are, like, adding them together. Turning Point of History is fine. The issue with it is that, like... It's a non-Xeon card, so you miss with Neon if you hit it off the top. And I don't think that consistency for that is worth giving up the Neon 100% hit rate. So I'm saying no, it's not worth. Yeah, because we could probably, like, if you don't like this, we can add one more G-Fred and one more copy of the Zaku 2 one. Okay, alright. Sure. That's fine by me. I'm just going to keep rushing them and hopefully it works out. Ooh. This is better off this guy if we need it. I think we're just fine to... Like, unironically, yeah, like, next turn is just better to play this for 2 to play out. You know what? Just playing this out as a 4-3 might be just better. And then, like, next turn we can just... This is an easier 2. But we can just do that anyways. Nah, it's just better to do this. There is, like, a slight scare that they can actually rush me down too, so... Yeah, it's like a little... I mean... Oh, boy. Can we talk about how they saw this 2 games in a row? That's, like, a little bit illegal, right? Like, getting it every once in a while is fine, but 2 games in a row is, like, nasty. Like, just a little nasty, right? Like, good enough for us to, like, just lose the game. Yeah, ping it there. Yeah. They can trade here and not lose anything. And then clean up my board. And I guess we just lose, right? Yeah, because that doesn't die. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. We need a G-Fred and Yan next turn. At least just to ping this away. Yeah. What do we get? Another Zaku 2 doesn't hurt nobody. Yeah, we might have to be a little defensive now, which kind of stinks, but I think it has to happen. They've put up too much value here. Okay, we could also do like the fun play. I think I want to do the fun play. You guys okay with the fun play? Yeah, the fun play seems like the play I want to do. We'll get this G-Fred. Play out this. We'll play out this. We activate this effect. We'll discard. I don't think we're going to play another one. Get that there. And then I think we just attack them. We say that we are the better deck right now. And then I guess we play another one of these. It's a little bit rough that we're 1 turn away from our G-Fred, but we'll top deck something off this to let us play 2 units at the same time. And then, like, later, like, even just, like, 1 activation of this G-Fred, like, wipes their board out. So, which maybe means that it was better to just do the trade there and then just hold this out, and then we can just, like, ping the whole board. I think playing Zanzibar was correct, still. Alright, that gives you the AP+. Oh, no, choose one. If it, you can't 2 less HP. So, I mean, okay. Get the support there. That's fine. So you can trade here. Or you can just go 5 into Zanzibar and make me trade back. Yeah. But yeah, Amra like works really well with the idea. Like, even if those are the only... I mean, obviously they're playing like the ping stuff too. But the fact that you can make these tokens like +1 AP... Like 1 AP is enough for it to be relevant, right? This has 4, so you can trade here. That's fine. But not my favorite. And then this can go just 3 here. That's fine. I think I'm actually going to go... I'm going to do this trade here. It's a little bit weird. But unless I just see like literally Nyan off the top. Okay, we don't. I have to hold on to that for later. So yeah, I think actually we'll do the 3 here. They're not pressuring that much damage next turn, and then we can do like G-Fred off of it. And this hopefully will find me something that I need. Or at least I can play. I'll get this G-Fred because we can go 2 and 2, right? It's better. 4-2 is better than a 2-2. And if we get another Nyan, we can still link with it and get the effect if we need to. I need to keep that there because we're actually starting to bleed a little bit of resources there. And then we'll pass. But yeah, if they have another Gundam Amuro, I think we just lose. Even just the Gundam without Amuro is like nasty. Okay, ooh, Show Resolve is the amount of resistance that I needed. We only have one pilot that we've seen this entire game, which is the Char. But we've used both of our Gelgoogs so that we don't need to, like, we really don't care about it. So that's good. If they're at 3 or less shields, this starts actually working, so that's nice. Okay, okay. That's good. It's too bad we don't have another pilot in there. Being able to, because is this once per turn? It is once per turn, yeah. But like that's still good enough if we find another pilot somehow. Let's see, what do we get? Our Nyan. Nyan off the top would let us like actually win the game, I think. No. Alright, we play this. Activate. Goodbye, Char. There goes like half your board. We'll go... I think I have to start trading into things. So this does 2 damage, so we have to go here, here. They probably have G-Fred in their deck too. And we're 1 turn away from that. Yeah, we have to do this trade too, which feels kind of bad. And we might have lost the tempo for this one. Yeah. I think if we played G-Fred a turn earlier, it'd be good. Nan off the top would have been fantastic, though. That would have been way better. Because we would be... They'd only have this card left on the board. So, I mean, we'd have to, like, bomb deck a lot of Nyans, too. But, like... We'll see. If I hit a pilot here, there's, like, a super solid chance that I just won't burst it. Depending on what it is. If it's Nyan, I feel like I kind of have to put it here. But the fact that we have 0 pilots in here kind of stinks. We also unironically could win next turn. So they might feel obligated to trade. Oh, they do feel obligated to trade. Okay. All right. So yeah, if I see a Nyan off the top, I definitely do that because it gets rid of... No. I have to... Oh, they're forced... Oh, man. That's actually really good for us. All right, yeah, so hopefully we see a Nyan. Oh, another... Okay, all right, I was going to say Amuro would be very sad. All right, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? That card's just decent. I think we still play this, though. We use it to play out this. We'll play out this. Unfortunately, I think we still have to hit their stuff. Kind of forcing to trade us. There's a solid chance we just lose next turn. If they have a single link that's gonna hit for 5, we lose. So it's a little bit terrifying. But we're going like pretty even, I think. I've been really happy with the Zanzibars. I think they've been a pretty good ad for the deck. The Makuve stuff is probably like a bit of a rough ad, but like a weirder ad, but it's been fine. All right, well, there goes 2 more pilots. Woo! Though we do get to just, like, solidly play this to deal 3 damage to something, which might be... Ooh. Did they win? They must have won. Yeah, they get to win now. That's gross. No, we're in the same situation. If the last card in our life is a base, we... Oh, no, either card could be base. Because they can't hit for 5 right now. That's actually... a little, like, that's twice as likely, right? We've used 2 Zanzibars. Okay, all right. And we got the link there. And we got a Char. So now they kind of have to trade into us, but they can't evenly trade here either. Okay. Oh, there's going to be some good numbers coming up. This is at 6 right now. Some trade there. Yeah, this is going to be good. Okay. This new uni? No. And choose one enemy and deal 3 damage to it just on play. That's pretty nasty. Do I not have enough? Oh, because I did that, yeah. Alright, they won't draw a pilot. What did I... Oh, because I linked. Yeah. That's still the right play. It just depends on if they do the... Okay, yeah. I miscounted, but we're not dead yet. We're still actually in a pretty good spot. Because we can still trade and do the suppression there. And we're going to draw a unit we can play right now. Ready for it? Ready? R and Yan. Yan off the top will be insane. Ready for it? That's still fine. But we're going to be 1 damage short. It really depends on what they get off. If they draw a unit, we lose. Oh, okay. That's 2 units. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can do to win anymore. We were given the chance to win and it's taken away. Unless... Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Yeah. I'll just concede. GG's. Yeah, it was good though. I definitely missed out on a little bit of pilots, which stinks, but because we run, what is it, 10 pilots? We run 10. We only saw 2 the entire game, but that's okay. Let's see. These are pretty good. Yeah, both these. That's insane. They're shuffling it up. All right, pass. We'll play both of these, and then we can play this and this. Keep them in the knowledge that we're playing green for the longest time possible. Oh, overflowing. All right, they're playing a blocker heavy deck. Our purple. Oh, striker pack. Good to know. We get to just play a bunch of units every turn, huh? Next turn we get to do 2-1, and after that 2-2. Dang. They got their blocker. Meanwhile, I'm just never gonna run out of units. I think, honestly, the 2 copies of the G-Quux is probably the right number. Nice. Lifrith is gone. Definitely the better blocker in this situation. All right. Your move. And then we get to play 2 more copies of Char Zaku 2. Yep. Easy trade. And what? Another blocker? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's pretty obnoxious. We still get to clear it. If I end up drawing a pilot, I'll definitely link it with something here. But they can have the look of determination, so we have to be careful about that. Because that can definitely buy you time against this deck. Oh, and they have the unforeseen, clearly, now, because they took way too much time to not pass their turn. I would not call this deck is strictly not 1 Year War. It's G-Fred, baby. I assure you the G-Fred stuff somewhere in this deck. You'll just have to believe me. Yeah, no, Awakens only activate action. So they can't do it. It's not an end phase action steppable card. I'll just play 2 more. See how that makes them feel. Yeah. Attack into this one, sure. But now that also means that this G-Fred, this card will be able to trade with it pretty easily. Oh my god, another one. Another one. Okay. No, that just means we do this. It's also good. What are the odds? All right, action step. You got the thingy? Sure. I mean, it just means that these get to trade with it now. Like, one of these get to pop it. I mean, you can block with this card. Sure. That's going to trade with one of these cards in the future, which I guess is still like net positive for them. But you can't trade this way. If you do this way, you give me another unit, which, I mean, I don't know, but I have a Char in hand. There we go there, and then pass. And you'd be like, why do they have so many of these cards? Why do they have so many of these Char Zaku 2s? Honestly, like, they should be so happy with everything going on. They've hit, like, no bad cards. You know what I mean? Just gonna put them at 2. So, like, unless I literally... I mean, if this gets me G-Fred... well, even with G-Fred, right? So we only have... We have 1 pilot there. I think we still get it, though, right? And again, if we hit Nyan, we're in such a good spot. Sure. Sure. Psycho, okay. Psycho. All right, give me a Nyan. Give me a Nyan. Come on. Oh, man. Psycho, though. Wing alts are $300 right now? That's crazy. It's a little crazy. Oh, they've got the combo. This gets to get rid of blocker tokens was actually kind of nice. The Makuve stuff might be a little extra, but... Okay. Yeah, because I have to do that. I mean, it lets them draw a card at the end of the turn, right? But, like, not before that. This can get me... well, another G-Fred, I suppose. Goodbye. I don't think I have any shards left, right? I have one floating around somewhere. Okay, hey, that's cool. They got the double. We get a token, though. Which could be enough for us to go for game. They could also have things, right? I mean, they're drawing cards. Unforeseen can get them a lot of value. Let's see what happens when we do this. That's kind of dumb. That's also, like, not... That's really dumb. So you just get rid of... Okay, I mean... At this point, then... It says... we just have to do this. They got saved a little bit. Yeah, they got saved a little bit. We could have used this effect, I suppose. Would have made it, like, a little bit harder for them to do things. Okay, that card's also obnoxious. Okay, with everything active, though, it's going to be hard to get interactions with that. Yeah, GG's. I really like your deck. I think it has a lot of cool things going on. Yeah, that's good. It fully heals. This gets to bounce this back. It gets the AP minus, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to guess that they have another unforeseen, though. Ooh. That's actually pretty good. If they play, like, a striker base. Striker pack instead. This is Mobile Suit Arena. If you go to Eggman Events, you build a deck and you go to Export in a Mobile Suit Arena, you can open a Mobile Suit Arena here. And it opens up your deck in the spot. Alright, yeah. With that, this is likely a win now. Even if they have a unforeseen. We're still in a good spot. Sure. Yeah, I don't care. You just saw me add Makuve back to hand, right? I really want this deck to work, so I'm upset that I'm the villain here, but someone's got to be the bad guy. We should play the stupid Link, right? Woo! Yeah, GG. GG. We also have just, like, one more attack as well. They almost stabilized. They did a really good job. So, that was nice. And we're at 17 points now. Nice. Let's do another one. We're 3-1. I didn't update this, but yeah, we're 3-1 right now. I don't know if you guys enjoy watching Xeon Aggro do its thing, but like it's pretty clear this deck has. I think like this is like the, people are playing pretty greedy decks right now too, but so far this deck seems pretty okay. I think it's sincerely pretty good. This obviously is like the worst Xeon pilot we can use, but there might be like better ones to play, but I think it's fine. Cheese Sandwich with the follow. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. We're going first and we see this. I guess I'll keep. We've yet to burst this card out, which is crazy. All right. Nyan on curve is also kind of nice. Oh, they're playing either... There's so many things this could be. I am a big fan of using the Titans one when it's not like the one you need. In the fact that like you can catch your opponent off guard kind of thing. You're thinking, oh, they're playing Titans, and then it ends up being like blue-purple. It just makes your opponent play like a little bit different when they think they're playing in something. How, you interested in playing this? How does, as in like the sim specifically or the game specifically? I'd say the game is okay. See, like it's blue-purple, but you didn't know that off the Hezak, and you assumed it was Jupitris, right? So, I think that's a pretty big change, I think, for how this works. We'll attack this. Game mechanically, yeah, I would say that this is kind of like a physical version of Hearthstone. And when it comes to like straight game mechanics, it reminds me of that game more than anything else. These things only having 2 HP actually is kind of tough, though, all things considered. But G-Fred's really good against blue-purple when they're, a lot of their own units just stay at 1. Sure. I wonder if they have a way to double ping this. Sure. That's kind of good. I don't think I really mind them rushing me down this way. I mean, they're winning the race right now, but I think we can still do well. This is 3 HP right now. Oh, they played the gym. All right. Change of game plan. So it's either we play double G-Fred and we go down to 1 shield, or yeah, since this like makes our turn a little bit happier. Wow, crazy we hit. And then we'll go. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll hit them with this. Tell them that they have to trade with us. I could see this being. It's pretty back and forth actually. There you go, and pass. But yeah, G-Fred by itself, like, it's a lot of these units will have like 1 HP strategically, so being able to punish them for that is really nice. That sucks. But if they want to trade this, they have to go here, which I think is a net positive for me. Also, we only have 1 G-Fred left, but it does mean that You know, now that they're at 3, or sorry, we have 2 left. If it happens to hit the shields, that's really nice. Nope. Yeah, we're definitely in race mode right now. I think I have to trade with this gym here, unfortunately. Unless something hits here pretty spectacularly. Ooh, I mean, that's a good card. But, like, pretty bad with this current hand. Unless we find, like, a Gelgoog or any of our Zaku stuff off the top, that changes a lot moving forward, because we can follow out our curve. No. Ugh. Yeah, that's GG. Our hand is too bad. We have to find specifically another Nyan off the top to have, like, a good chance to survive this next turn. You know what? Just because we have the extra stuff, we'll do that. Because at least hitting for 5 next turn is good, and we don't have room for extra pilot mana. So it sucks, but we have to do that. When we have 2 other Zakus, right? Ooh, they're taking an off turn, though. That's kind of okay. If we find Nyan off the top, I'm pretty happy. Or off these hits, too. Nyan off this would be really nice. Nope. Yeah. Give me a Nyan. Give me a Nyan. I need it. Okay, activate Nyan. No. Still, no, it's kind of bad. They can win next turn. Unless this is strictly a Nyan off the top. Come on, give it to me. I deserve it. I've been good. No. Alright, if they have any 5 AP link, they win. We just have to end. At least, like, this offers us a chance to, like... Because they're going to trade here, so it's going to give us another pilot. But if they have a link, they win. We really need the Nyan. Yeah, that's game. If they have an Amro. If they have a... Oh, okay. This lets them put us down to 0, which is not ideal, but is strictly worse. Doesn't mean they can trade here. Yeah. Okay, this actually might give us a window to do something. They can go 4 here. That's actually kind of grateful for them. Okay, I see. So they have another link next turn. I can't do 4 damage to this, unfortunately. Yeah, nor... Okay, wait. I could maybe do 2 damage to this. I need another Nyan, though. Another copy of the G-Fred off the top, but do we only... I don't know how many pilots we have in there. Okay, Char, I appreciate you being here. This has to be Nyan. It's not. We can activate here. Yeah, maybe we need more things that deal 1 damage outside of that. Yeah, because if we... Okay, I mean, that's the main character difference, you know what I'm saying? Because they can just do 5 and then poop, and then we just lose. Yeah, concede. No, concede. GG's. Yeah. Currently 3-2. 6-7. Oh no. Did I match with 3 of the same cards in hand? Yeah. Yeah. I can message Doug, and I can see if, like, maybe get some more specifics for it. But I mean, if you look at the shuffling animation, the shuffling's not doing that much. What time is it? It's 3:10. Dang, we've been live for only like 3 hours. I have not had lunch yet, though. I'll probably heat up some lunch. Okay, well, they're playing the deck. But we can also play the deck. Our curve's really good. This 3-1 or 2-1 and then 2-2. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, they're purple white. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That's fun. It's not purple blue, so we can't get on-road. We have a chance. GG, man, for sure. Super good. I don't know if you saw, I drew every Char in my deck. You just weren't getting there. But I appreciate the game, for real. Oh, that's also kind of nice. Because that's also going to help us trade with this thing next turn. Yeah, that's actually really good. Nyan is so good in this deck. Okay, that's obnoxious, but we have a way around that. Alright, pass. Because next turn we can Nyan with likely G-Fred. Yeah, just because this links with everything. We'll do true one here, but we can do the extra damage with Nyan here. There's definitely like a choice to have like a Kshatriya be used in this deck because this is a new type, so you do get the damage from that too. It might be like a little expensive, but... Okay. 1 damage here and here, I'm guessing? Yeah. Oh, they lost an overflowing affection. Oh, that's kind of good. And they can attack here if they want. Yeah, why would they not? All right, but I think this G-Fred thing is going to be good. Yeah, ooh, that's actually like unironically the best card for us to draw here. Oh, there's Zanzibar. Pew. This is at 3 HP right now. Yeah. I think every loss we've done... I mean, we've lost once against what, the... Is it blue-red? Definitely not having the Char link with... Oh. Yeah, 1 damage here. It's kind of good. Yeah, and then you can just ping it another way next turn. You have another adapt. Yeah. This might need to be Kshatriya instead, but we've also seen 1 pilot off of our 10. Maybe Merida needs to be added to this deck. Oh, that's pretty good. Who doesn't love card draw? Me, apparently, because I got none, but like, as a, you know, as an idea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go there. Goodbye. Sakamu. And they kind of have to trade here, though. Yeah. All right, we'll see what our top deck is. I kind of want to go for this because I mean, even if it's just a card draw, I think I can give up a shield for them to get card draw. Okay, that card's kind of okay, but I think we're going to hold on to it for later. Maybe we should have not done that. But yeah, if they have to trade here, kind of, unless they can do 2 damage. They're not on blue, so they can't just like double gun tank. They can also just have a flippin' Mikazuki, though, so that's fine. Just end turn, yeah. Yikes. I'm going to 6 next turn, though, so we're 2 turns away from the Saikamu that's stuck in our hand. I don't know if there's a better, like, generic... Kshatriya is, like, really tempting to play in this deck with Merida instead of the Mikuvi. Oh, this is just Tewas? Okay. Sure. Oh, like, I mean, I guess I see like why the Tewa stuff is being played, but don't super love it. No. I think we got to do this, unfortunately. Can't let them keep drawing. That's like that's one of the worst draws in our deck. Okay. Because if we had a thing to play off this, right? Try 2 full frontals and Shinanju, it's okay. I can see that like being better too, because full frontal is like an okay pilot by itself, but like by the time you play it, you just run out of things to do. Oh no, your third Mikazuki? No, this would be their second one. Okay, never mind. All right, there's systematically no way for me to win. Only ways for me to lose. Especially since they're doing this, yeah. You think I probably... Oh, yeah, never mind. They can just literally win right here. And there's nothing I can do about it. Unless there's like some crazy combination of like Zanzibar and like... oh. Is it rested? Okay. Now they have to decide if they want to be greedy or not. Okay. The last card of my life has to be a base. And then that gives me a chance to win. If this is Zanzibar, this can't do damage. Oh, okay, never mind. All right. Dang it. They know what's up. Oh, this card can't attack this turn anyways. Yeah. Man, really? Yeah, okay. This card's probably too expensive, even though Neon gets the link with it. Yeah, and they got the Lupus. Yeah. Yeah, we've lost twice against... Was it twice against Blueprint? No, we won once. We won once, but yeah. I can definitely agree that there could be some more ping that could be needed. This card only cares about Xeon cards, though, right? We got 6-7, don't know. All right. Let's just type in red and green and card type Xeon. You get to just play that. These cards don't really care about it. For this for sure. This is technically a Xeon card, right? But we don't have any units token normally for this Cyclops team. Yeah, it's token units. There's only green Xeon pilot cards, but that's fine. What else? What else we got? Shalia is like not that great. This is Neo Xeon, so it doesn't count as a Xeon card. Like Rick Dom's like not bad either, right? It's just like a generic Xeon card. Probably better than John, to be honest. I don't think we need this. This is Cyber New Type, our new type pilot, which technically all of our pilots are new type. Because I could see like running either like Kshatriya with more ping and Marita. Because Marita still... No, it's Neo Xeon, so it doesn't link with the... Gelgoog. Yeah, Lala is too tough to use, agreed. I also don't mind, like, oh yeah, the Shinanji also is like kind of okay, but like it doesn't... The Xeon Neo Xeon overlap doesn't exist as much as you want it to. Yeah, I don't really want to play Kshatriya when it only links like one thing. What's the other thing? And this is only Neo Xeon. And then this is also only Neo Xeon, so it doesn't work. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I have like the best of what I can do without having to lose any for it. As John is just literally just like another card to play out. And the ping 1 Xeon unit. This card actually might be okay. It has to be a unit card, which that's like most of the deck though. And then like if I end up just having extra pilots, right? That's fine. Maybe. It has to be unit tokens, that's fine. Brick Dom might just be better, generically. It's like an aggressive card, and then there's Shamblo, baby. That's just as bad as G-Quux. This is, if this card was a Xeon unit, I'd definitely use it. 100%. Alright, what about Clan? Is there any Clan cards that I'm missing that I could be using instead? You have to have another friendly Clan unit in play. This card's like not bad. These are both during link effects, which makes it kind of tough. I don't like hate this card. I also don't hate this card too. Yeah, Shiko. I could definitely see playing this card instead. The fact that it doesn't link with Gelgoog, but I think that's fine. And like, there's also... Where is it? Not this Red Gundam. Which one? The... Like, this card's like not bad. Like, during Link, you get to high maneuver, and we'd have like 6 pilots with that. So I'm good to try this instead. Because it still links with... No, she's not Clan type. Right? Right. Yeah, she's Xeon. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because there's like no new type based one for that. And this card's like still not terrible. It's only during Link though, which makes it so sad. This only helps Clan stuff. Unironically, this card's like okay, right? For just a generic Clan card. This one's like not that great. This one, choose only friendly. It has to be friendly active. This one only links with that. I mean, we could go for it. Another one. I mean, unironically, it's kind of... There's no reason that Xeon's better, right? I mean, I guess technically the other card's more searchable. So you want as much Xeon stuff. Yeah. This one's probably better than... but it can't... It has less things it can link with. This is only Nyan, and then this is... Because if I change it... Yeah, I just... The Clan archetype just isn't for me. And I've accepted it. Let's take this out. I'll take out the Mukuve. I'll definitely put in... I think this card can end up just being good, even though, like, it's tough. Because it doesn't really link with that much stuff. The fact that this is that, if they're like better, like generically good Clan cards, I mean, you can just put it in the Char Zaku too, and you at least make the token, which is fine. But there's also like one less pilot for G-Fred, which kind of stinks. This card on curve is like, I think you can play like one of this, but sometimes you have to get rid of the Char, so maybe this card's like not as needed anymore, even with the Zanzibar. I could go 3 copies of Zanzibar and 2 copies of the Shuji's Hideout, maybe even a 3-2 split. Because this card, at least doing ping damage, ends up being a little bit more important when it ends up happening. Because we don't really have any... Yeah, let's just do Shuji's Hideout, 4 copies of that instead. Will she count for Nyan? No, it won't. It will not. What else we got? I think we can go 4 copies of this. It is really important on curve. You know, Gelgoog is like, yeah, a little bit worse because it only... I mean, it links with everything else, right? And anything else generically planned. It might just be 2 copies of this card. Only links with Shugai, but... The other Clan pilots. I mean, what are these 2 do? Alright, they both say choose Clan units, so they're bad. Shuji's like not bad though, right? But the only issue is that like this card's not Clan type. And the Red Gundam only boosts other Clan stuff, right? Yeah. So like we can play this card and we can play a couple copies of this Gelgoog here, but I don't think that's worth it. It might just be literally 2 of these. All range attack, no, because then we miss with our pilot becomes worse. We can miss with it. Yeah, it might just be like literally 2 copies of this and 2 copies of this. And just be okay with it. Zanzibar is nice, but Shuji's hideout I think makes more sense when we have like the low ping damage stuff. Eventually, like, there could be a point where we get enough clan stuff where this card becomes usable. But, I don't know. I think there might be, like, a way to build, like, more of a ping damage. I don't know. It'd be a tough balance. At some point, like, because this counts... Too bad this is just only clan instead of, like, Xeon clan, you know what I mean? But it's what it is. I'm gonna try a couple games with this one. Command pings might help, yeah, but then it means that we whiff with our Nian sometimes. Which I know, like, percentage-wise isn't, like, super high, but, like... I'd rather have, like, 100% hit rate. Any base that costs 2 or more is always tough to use, yeah. Yeah, I think, honestly, like, me... The thing is that, like, when we took out the other Galgoogs, right, like, it means that the Zanzibar doesn't get any reduced cost, because everything that we'd play is already a 2 cost or less, so Shuji's hideout just makes more sense. Oh. I'm on this side. Okay, I'm gonna... I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm gonna actually get to reheat. Let me play this one game. Yeah, whiffing seems to be a thing. I agree. I have seen it. I've seen it, Gandalf. Yeah, I'll keep this. This seems pretty okay. But yeah, I think with this one too, that's such a good curve. You can go boop to boop to boop boop. It's pretty nice. We're mostly I'm looking at like a G-Fred deck instead of clan specifically. But we get some pretty good tempo here. Because I'll definitely play Shuji's hideout first. Probably play out the Char Zaku 2. And then go 2-2. Alright, play the Lifrith. Really? Alright, they're just gonna spend red to get rid of this then. Alright. We'll play the hideout, which we couldn't have done previously. And then, who's the better card to play? Probably this one, generically. If they have a way to interact with it, we get the bonus. If I have a pilot on this one, it's less good. Okay. I'm not that upset, except for we lost a Char. Surprised they didn't do it on this one, but maybe they have a way to interact with this now. At least I was correct, because otherwise we just lose that for real. Oh, the double gun cannon? A gun tank? Oh, okay, never mind. Unless they're planning on just attacking with it next turn. And since it's shown that they have close combat, I'd rather not play out this G-Fred. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it is unfortunate that Shugai can't link with any of this stuff right now, but I mean, I don't even mind just putting it literally into the Char Zaku 2, because this is just a when paired effect, or during pair effect. But like next turn I'm gonna go sure. Amuro. They don't have Amuro? Oh, man. Are we winning? That can't be right. Don't give him Amuro here, though. Oh, close combat. Okay. Do 2 damage here, and then if they have another one, they get to do it again. That was kind of dumb. They have to use their EX resource, though. I think that's a understood trade, but, like, it's still kind of in our favor. I got Marita there. Right. I'm playing this because it's going to be harder for them to remove cleanly. But they are starting to get some control aspects with all this red, which I don't appreciate. But I think that's why they're doing it, because they know I'm not appreciating all their hard work. They can trade here outright, and then they can, like... they can do this trade? That's tough for them. That's a tough trade to convince yourself to go for. Yeah, improved technique can get rid of this. Either or, really. Also, Ace... What is it called? A Battle of Aces can as well. Must be nice. Must be nice to hit every single burst in the deck. Hit me with your ace combat. Yeah, there you go. Good job. That's insane. Yeah, it happens. This will help me at least a little bit. But they have, I mean, well, they use the Marita here, so maybe they don't have the Kshatriya. Or like the combo for it. That extra one definitely hurt, though. So far, they've hit 3 close combats and 2 Battle of Aces off of about less 120. Ooh, Show Resolve does not show confidence, though. Okay. That's kind of tricky because we actually don't have a way to do 4 damage. Alright, we're gonna get some ping damage of our own. Ready? Pew. Yeah, go for it. Give me something good. Not that I have. Give me the G-Fred token so I can win the game. Please. Oh, wrong G-Fred. Oh, I was so ready. Alright, there's a couple things that we can link with that ends up looking good for us. That is unfortunately not one of them. Yeah, unfortunately we have to just go here. Yeah, I'm not lucky though, you're right. You're right, you caught me. Token G-Fred hates to be in shields, yeah. Okay, I mean that... If that's how they feel, let's put it back. They should have waited for that. Till the end step. Oh, this is an action only. Should you guys like a... No, it's main or action. Yeah, they should have... They goofed a little bit. Should you guys strictly just... Because it's a clan card. Alright. That lets them pretty much clear board. But it's going to be kind of expensive for them to do so. They are scared, yeah. Of my extra token. Sure. This is going to attack. What are they attacking into? There. They get the ping. Get the card that links with Char, I suppose. This has 2 HP right now. And then they can trade there. And they can ping there. Oh, they just have Angsha. Okay. Things aren't looking good. And they're not even attacking there, that's fair. Yeah, we have to have something spectacular in our life, otherwise we lose. We've used 2 copies of our base, yeah. And the last card has to be base. I would say that I think we were like average for this game. I'd say that they were above average lucky. Should have realized the ping deck would have pinged. You're right. You're right. We literally cannot activate this. It's 1 card too high up in the chain. This one has to be Shugai, which is a 1 in 29 chance approximately. And if they have another link, they're still there. Oh, there we go. We got the Neon in hand. Woo! Yeah. Alright. Alright. It's interesting they have so much earth-fed stuff. But, I mean, I think like Lane Marita is like a good combo. I don't think that's like a bad mix of the cards. Try again. I might be done with this deck. Oh, let me get food, please. Alright, sorry. I'll go first. Pew. Yeah, it's Mobile Suit Arena. If you go to Eggman Events, you go to Export in Mobile Suit Arena and click the Open in Mobile Suit. It brings it to it. Sure. We got it. We got it. Shugai might be bad. It might just be strictly worse. I think Char and Yan, though, are a good pilot pair. It's just tough to find, and you kind of need to play more pilots for the other effect, but they have to be either Clan or Xeon. I could see, like, Shuji being kind of okay, though. It's just, like, tough that Shuji and, what's its name? Shuji and, there's just, like, no common links between them. It kind of has to be a Xeon pilot. Because Xeon, like, with the Gelgoog is actually pretty okay. Maybe I'll have to really look at my Xeon pilots. But I think this deck is actually pretty close to being very good. Like, our first couple games were really strong. But we've been slowed down for the last couple of them. Yeah, that's true, right? And the fact that, like, we can put it in this deck, this card, too, even though it's a 4... Oh, they're playing this build. Interesting. All right, well, we're just gonna do the rest things. More generic removal, yeah. But there's no like Xeon card. Like that, it just like ruins my consistency. Yeah, but Shugai's probably a mistake. Ooh. I mean, the math isn't great for any of this, though. We just go kind of even. I still think blue-purple is just way better. Oh, they're going for... They're racing me. Really? Go for it, man. Now what? I was actually pretty lucky. I know that I was like, huzzah! Clearly I have this combo, but... Now it's like, where do you even go? Really? Okay. All right, I'm just gonna trade here. I'm gonna be the more control player, maybe that's just like my issue, that I'm just a control player at heart, or like a mid range, like value. I see value and I'm like, I gotta go for it, right? Yeah, one ping is like huge. I'm just gonna go there to there. This one says specifically. I mean, they don't have near enough Xeon cards, yeah. And this is only, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, if this deck ends up being more relevant, Shigori's really good, but I guess we'll see. Because right now, if they go 2 here, they lose their token immediately. And honestly, oh no, they got the boy. Oh, your Cyclops units may choose activate. There's a pretty strong chance that I will do a ping 1 here. This card just still being a 1/2 is just pretty nasty. This being a 4/3 means you can trade pretty good into here. It still has like 3 HP left. Oh, but this is not a link. This is just a pair, so this card can't attack. I'm just gonna... I think it's worth it. Beep. Do we know their second color yet? Or has it just been all green cards? Yeah, we're kind of running away with this one. It's just too bad Shigoi doesn't count as a pilot in there. I think like those situations. I mean, this is a really specific matchup, right? But so far, I've not been upset with how useful Shigoi can be. Yeah, course can resolve. Yeah, I mean now they're in a spot where if they pair this, they do get the defense for it, which is good. But that doesn't really matter when I can just deal 1 damage to everything, right? I mean, not that they know that, but with purple and maybe this deck being around, I don't think Cyclops team can exist. Oh, another one. And they got the real one this time. Ooh. Thing is, you kind of need this to be a pair, right? Because they have enough Cyclops teams, right? No, they have 3. That's so sad. I mean, they could have traded here, and then they could have like then paired it the other way. Maybe what they're doing. No, they'll just be at 1 HP, which means that we can just G-Fred remove it. We'll get the card that we can get. This hits level 4 lower, so literally every card that they own. Sure. This says what? Alright, you got Breach 1, baby. More in the pocket, yeah. This is 3 HP right now, yeah. I mean, 1, we can just like go for game, right? Like, we just go attack there. Am I wrong? I literally don't know if there's anything they can burst to make it so they don't lose. Yeah, I agree. It's not an aggro deck. This is like a value deck, right? Nice. Good evening, Tito. Hope you're having a good one. This is the first time you've ever chatted here, but good evening. I think that there is some potential for some kind of crazy token deck to exist. I think that can be in the cards. All right, this is going to be my last game. We're going to see if we can go positive with this deck because I think we're 4-4. And we'll be done for the day. We've casually been live for like 4 hours, so. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, like 1 HP is a lot for tokens, but or it's not a lot. Sorry, it's just very easy to interact with. Yeah, agreed. I think this is a better card though compared to the Zanzibar. That we still have the interaction with Nian to never miss. I've always been a sucker for this card. Oh no, GG's me. Well played. No. Do we have to be the control deck in this aspect? I feel like we kind of have to. Because I don't want to like... Okay, I mean, that makes the decision like a little bit easier. mean, if they have Adept, we're just upset too. Every time. Talk shop while during a game card. Yeah, as someone who's like been almost all physical card games for like ever, it has been like a fun little bonus that we've been able to do with this game. With our like more recently with card games, you know. Oh boy. Okay, hold up. Actually, this probably is worth it. Especially to get more pilots in the trash. And we can leave one open for Shugai, which is nice. This actually might just be like the better base when it comes to like purple being around too, because I think it like makes it weird for them sometimes. A lot of weenie decks that we're also likely playing against have to like just respect the card. And then yeah, this extra 1 damage from Shugai holding back when they're not expecting it can be kind of nice. I think this is worth. And the next turn we can do the thingy. Yeah, I don't mind this. And we can be aggressive next turn, and we can do this combo, which will force another ping on this guy. And then hopefully we get like a 2-cost unit we can play out. Ugh. Okay, we did. Cool. That's good. They won't be able to do 5 damage to me next turn. Maybe protection. This actually seems somewhat okay. There goes Alex too. Next turn is going to be pretty nasty. We don't have any pilots there right now, but one of these units are probably going to die, so we might be in a really good position right now. This is the best I've ever done against blue purple. But then they just found Gundam Amuro, so like, who am I to say what's good or bad in this world anymore? Ugh. You have the Mikazuki as well for the stellar play. No, they do not. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, that does 4 there, so that's good. Sure. That just makes everything like worse now. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, is that a mistake? No, probably not. Probably not. They can probably have an easy 1 ping damage here. This is going to be at 3 health. I mean, we could trade this way if we're actually kind of worried. I guess it depends on what our next draw is. I'm not actually worried about losing next turn, though. Okay, that's actually kind of okay. I think we have to go into them. And then just kind of present game on board. Oh my gosh. Congrats, man, for being the best Amuro drawer that I know. Brutal. I mean, they still need to find a link with it, but they surely have another Gundam or Alex. Alright. They do have to trade with me still. There's things that link with Neon that can get me the game too. Ooh. That's kind of greedy, right? I mean, guess what? They're gonna put one... They're gonna put a... Amuro on, one of the tokens, and then they're gonna rest the... I mean, that's like not... It's kind of frustrating. It's kind of good. Yeah, there's a lot of cards I can top deck to win the game right now, so hopefully we get one of them. I think there's like 8 cards left in the deck that we can top deck here. Thing is that I can't even like keep this Zaku open, because like... Oh, we're just better. Good. Well deserved. This one. Phew. How many did we go? Yeah, they gave up. That's fair. We're on 3 right now. I can definitely see going to 4 of this now. Maybe take out 1 copy of the Undying, maybe. Red Gundam's never shown up. But like the linking there. Yeah. Honestly, this card at 2 copies I think is fine. There might be a better pilot though. Luck is a skill too. Agreed. But I think we can definitely do 4 copies of this card. Worst case, like it's just a fine card, right? It's never the worst card in our deck. And having another link with Neon, so now Neon has 12 links is fine. Yeah, it's a good pair there. I'll probably take out this. I could kind of see like maybe like one. This card's like not bad, right? Like it helps fill out our curve. And I don't mind like sincerely the Undying Persistence actually been pretty helpful, all things considered. I think like it helped us win that last game for sure, right? And we have enough 4 AP units that like even putting it underneath the G-Fred just for like the extra bonus there, and also like the token, it's probably good enough. I think the Red Gundam's probably a mistake, but yeah, I don't mind. This card's fine. This card's fine. If you like the what's its name though? Rick Dom would be better. Yeah, I was literally going to say that. You'll have to believe me. I'll just put Rick Dom in. I'll stop being a hipster. Yeah. Honestly, though, this seems like a pretty aggressive and obnoxious aggro deck. I'd say that this is like worth investing time and effort into, for sure. I think the G Quux Psycho Kamu's like too expensive for what this deck's wanting to do, so you'd rather just do G-Fred, and like yeah, the Undying Persistent ping is nice in the times where it makes a difference. So You win, yeah, easy. Yeah. Yeah, it thinks that Undying Persistence has nothing to link with, but I think that's fine. Like Close Combat and Improved Technique. The reason is because I don't want to miss with this card. This card is only when linked, place top card of your deck into your trash, replace a Xeon Clan unit card, or just card in general. You can choose one enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. So the fact that this has 100% accuracy is more important, I think, than 1. I think we aren't taking hits into the late game, so we don't really have that many things for burst. G-Fred as like a burst option is really nice, even though I've never had it resolve, even though we played 9 games today. No, we had it resolve once. I lied. It didn't end up making a difference, but it could have been. So like always like having another unit that you can pop out is good. If you want to play Improved Technique or Close Combat, you can. It does change the consistency for cards, and I'd rather just have more units that can hit the board. So I think this has been a good balance for it. So I sincerely though, I think this is like mildly playable deck though. It's pretty linear, but like what it does is really, really good. So you can definitely rush down a lot of opponents with it. I'll put this on my website. I'll put it here at the top of the staff deck list as like my most newest build. But even as like a non-aggro player, this deck felt pretty okay. So we'll be doing some more Gundam on Monday. Also, if you guys haven't checked it out, let me go all the way here. We have an event next Tuesday. This is currently filled up, but we'll have day of registration for any spots that open up, so check that out. And then we also do have this GD03 half case. Science just went live with it. We've got 106 spots left open, so you can check that out. I would like to try to get to 64 spots open for it, but it's going to be a half case, 6 boxes across top 16. And then we'll have a best of 3 top cut. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already. And we've got some good spots open for it. So I'm looking forward to this. I think this will be a good event for it. So we'll also do top 8 cut afterwards, best of 3, which simulates like the format for it. So, but yeah, we'll be back Monday for some more Gundam testing. We're gonna likely do like ranked live streams every Monday with Gundam for the foreseeable future. So make sure to have that on your calendar if you're still using a calendar. Thank you to everyone who followed and everything. I'll probably put up some extra LR cards that I'm trying to sell. I'll make a ping on my Discord later. So if you guys want to be notified for that, go for it. But that should be it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.